lizard.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Now, you might notice that it's not just me on the screen tonight. I am joined by my boy Jesse, my new teammate. You all probably know him as Min-Maxing Fab. If you don't, I promise you you're going to before the night is over with. Jesse, what is up, dude? How are you?
What's up? It is so good to be here. I am so ready to game. I think we're like the two most like fab positive people in the community, just like ready to jam some games. Like, yeah, it's good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great, dude. I'm so looking forward to this. This has been awesome. So for all of you guys who don't know, this is probably the second time in like all of 2025 and 2026 so far that I've had mechanologist content on the stream. Since Dash IE has LL'd, I've not played a lot of mechanologist. And the last time we had mechanologist player, we actually had Emma, and Jesse was the other half of that actual Puffin deck you all saw. So we are really, listen, as much as I love Emma, we're cutting Emma out and we're going straight to the source. I can't wait for him I can't wait for him to hear that back, dude. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Like,
he's gonna be like, I put it down. I'd be like, sorry, bro. I was the one that wanted to push pirate. He was like, we should just play more boost. I'm just saying.
That's that Dio brain, dude. He just can't let it go, man.
Exactly. He just wants to boost, which I can get behind, but
I was like, I kind of like it though. Boosting's a lot of fun.
yeah, no, I get you. Yeah.
But tonight, for everybody watching at home, there is no boosting tonight. We are straight pirate. That's right, Jesse. There's 0 boost cards tonight.
There are 0 boost cards. We finally did it. We broke the curse. Puffin can run 0 boost cards. We did it.
Oh, this is going to be an awesome stream. I love it. I don't think I've ever played. No, I take that back. When Control Pistol Dash was a thing, I used to play Mechanologist back in the day with like misses and stuff like that. So
that was the first deck that I played in Fab, was full fatigue Control Dash.
And the stream's over. You just learned all you needed to know about Jesse.
Yeah. I gradually slowed down my fatigue play. I started on Control Dash, then played Fatigue Victor, then played regular Victor, and then played like normal decks. So,
okay.
Like, you know, we had like an off ramp of playing. Like,
I feel like you took the most like backwards arc of everybody who joins Flesh and Blood. I love it. So before we talk about Puffin, Jesse, I'm sure you saw this earlier. There have been some Sage announcements today. We are getting 5 pre-cons in June. I think it's like right before U.S. Nationals, if I remember correctly.
June 5th.
Okay, nice. June 5th. And we are getting Bolton. I know that Briar is on there, I think. I was going to leave Blaze till last just to troll everybody at home, but like I can't remember the other 2, so I've already forgotten. Lyeth?
Don't put me on the spot.
Lyeth.
So yes, Lyeth, yes. And there's one more.
Come on. Somebody help me out. There's another one, right? There's got to be another one.
There's one more. It was 5. It's fine.
Anyway, I think Blaze was the big one that everybody's the most.
It's the only one that anyone's talking about.
Exactly.
It's all I'm gonna care about. So gravy.
There it is. Yeah. There it is.
That makes a lot of
sense. That's too good. Yo, Rose, let's go with the $5 super chat. Rose, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, Rose. That's crazy. Thank you. But the Blaze, like, that's all I'm gonna play, I think, in Sage for a bit. Like, if it's bad, I'll like play good decks for events. But man, I've been like itching for an excuse to play Blaze, and that would be insane.
I have talked to so many people who were like, oh, like I'm playing AB1 Spell Void, or like I'm just playing Spell Void. I promise you on June 5th, that changes for the community. It is probably going to be like AB3 and whatever Spell Void you can get a hold of once Blaze is in the format. Because even if it's not that good, I think it will be jammed just because everyone wants to play it.
Yeah, like 30% like meta representation of just people like, I just really like the hero. So
my stream after US Nationals is just going to be cutting back to like you saying 30%, and then it's going to be like the graphic of like Blaze being the number one played deck at Nats.
yeah.
Oh, that's too good. Also, Raiden was downgraded to a rare.
Yeah, maybe you can actually register the hero now. That's crazy.
It's awesome. Like, you're not
legal to register Bolton.
I love it. I think that's amazing. Like,
yeah. No, it's good because, like, I mean, Banana Blade was like really bad. Like, if we're like not kidding ourselves, like,
was not great.
It's not it. So yeah, like Raiden gives like Bolton the real game plan. Like the stack might be real. So that's good.
Listen, I hope it is. You know, I think Bolton is a hero that, you know, like recently got some love, but, you know, for the last, like, I would probably say like year or two has been, you know, just quietly waiting, sitting, not really doing anything. So, I mean, to see it have, you know, good representation in both CC and Sage, I think would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's a hero that I've made fun of a lot of times. So I mean, it'd be good to like actually be able to play against the hero in a meaningful way.
As like the resident Guardian Runeblade player, and I'm sure there's more people than just me that play Guardian and Runeblade, but like, you know, Lyeth kind of fits both sides of that bill for me because you get to play the like nonsense aggro stuff, but like, man, 5 cards to block with is insane. Like, that's a high. Yeah. So
you do also get to draw 5 reds and 5 non-attacks. It's like it's the best of both worlds.
You get to have the best parts and the worst parts of both sides, like 100%.
It's like, ooh, 5 reds and no attack. That's your lucky day.
I'm really hoping they do something cool with Lyeth in Silver Age because I feel like we might be on like the edge of, you know, something being really cool with Lyeth in that format.
Yeah, I mean, he does cool stuff, and like sometimes you get to like go first, you get set up, and then like you send like 20 confidence on turn 2, and your opponent's like, I don't know what's going on here. So
the game's over before it starts.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So, you know, all the Sage stuff is cool, but you know, we're here to talk about Puffin tonight. I have to know, you know, other than fighting with Emma about playing Pirate, what pushed you to really think that, you know, Pirate Puffin could have a place in the meta?
So it's weird because I started testing Pirate fully as like every new expansion, we go back and we're like, is it functional now? And we try Pirate. It's the first thing we do every time. I tried it in the last set. It was bad. Spoiler alert. But like this one, we were like, wait, it's like a couple of cards. And like, oh, we like, because we thought it was going to be like lighten the load, cheating a scoundrel, and I'm missing a card. Oh, and mini Skywarden, right? So we were like, okay, so that's like 9 cards. That's like 9 bad cards you can cut out, and then the deck is like maybe there. So I was like, okay, we'll do the thing again. We'll like sit down with Pirate, like let's see if we can win games. And then I just kept winning, and I was like, okay, well, this is pretty good. and then I had my first hand where I like drew 5 cards, like double cranked, and then like sent 30, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And then just kind of kept going from there. And it's just kind of gotten more consistent, and then we've been refining it, and we're like, okay, this is like kind of real, but like it's still kind of really bad sometimes. So you have to like keep refining it. So we put a lot of work into it. Me a lot at the beginning before I could convince Emmanuel that it's actually worth looking at. And then we've both been just like putting a ton of time in because we have Montreal coming up, and we're like, we need to have a functional deck. Otherwise, I'm just going to register boost. So yeah, it's been a good while of running Pirate games. So,
I mean, the games must be going pretty well to this point. You know, you just casually mentioned the 30 damage turn. It's the Tuesday before Montreal. Like, you know, you guys are driving up, you know, in 72 hours, and like you like it so much. We're talking about it on my stream right now. So like clearly the deck is like doing enough to impress you guys. And plus, if you got Emma away from boost, like this must be the truth. Like,
Yeah.
the real
Yeah,
question. Oh, sorry.
it's
Go
hard.
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's hard.
I was gonna say the real question is:
Yeah.
do we do enough tonight to convince me to play this over Victor this weekend?
So you've been saying this. You've been saying this, and I was saying this earlier today, actually, because somebody asked me like, "Oh, are you going to convince Aggro to play Puffin at Montreal?" And I was like, "I don't know. He's put a lot of work into that Victor list. Like, it would take a lot of convincing, I think, to move you off that deck. But we'll try. We'll try."
I have been playing Victor in a really, really bad Victor meta since Singapore. So, and this is the first weekend I felt like I have a little bit of reprieve that Victor
Like,
might
oh, my
actually
matchup
be
spread.
good.
Yeah, you're like, oh, my matchup spread. It's like actually good.
So
wait,
just know that if I show up with Puffin in my bag on Saturday, that like Jesse put overtime in on tonight's stream, okay?
dude, the worst case would be like, you're like, oh man, I really should pitch it to this Puffin deck. And you're like, this is the sauce. And then you like go 0-2. Like that would be the worst case. I would feel so bad.
That would be hilarious. That would be like it would be such a great Monday story time though. Like recap of, I swapped the Puffin 72 hours before my flight and we 0-2 the calling and dropped.
Oh. Yeah, and that's how I ended up never registering Puffin again.
Oh, that is too good. So before we take a look at the deck, you've been telling me when we've been in the Discord and talking and stuff that Puffin has a pretty decent matchup spread. What are some of the matchups you want to see this weekend, and what are some of the matchups maybe you don't want to see this weekend?
Yeah, so I think the first thing is that Pirate Puffin does like the dash IE thing, where it's just like it evens the playing field in matchups across the board. That's been my favorite thing about Puffin in the past. That's been like why I've stayed with the deck, is that I never feel awful going into an event being like, oh, I hope I don't hit my like 0%er of like Prism into like Guardian, and being like, I don't have the tech space for it. I just hope I don't hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So Puffin like has a pretty flat matchup spread. The things that I'm like looking to hit is aggro. Aggro has always been Puffin's like go-to, like I'm gonna crush this matchup. I have like 9 snatches in my deck and like a big fridge and a whole bunch of damage, and I block really well. Like that's like the ideal matchup. And then beyond that, the benefit of playing Pirate over Boost, in my opinion, is that you get to run defense reactions. So your Sash matchup, while already fine on Boost, I think is slightly better on Pirate. And so you get a bunch of percentage points in the Marionette. And so like those are the matchups that I'm like looking to hit, is like Marionette, aggro, and anything like mid-rangey, usually we just outvalue. So like a Kasai or something, we're gonna like grind out and make a bunch of gold, kind of just like play this like value game, and usually you can kind of get there in those as well. So
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think going into Montreal saying, I'd like to play against Mario is a pretty good place to be.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 decks in the game that want to say that. So I'm pretty happy with being like one of those.
I imagine if there were people at home who were like, Puffin, whatever. When you said that, they were probably like, whoa, let's hear him out. Like, maybe I'm also pivoting to Puffin for the weekend.
Yeah.
So you talked about, like your deck having like a good matchup spread, which like, you mentioned 0%ers is what I think of. Victor has like a 0%er and diverted. It's pretty much like, so that's not great. Even though you really don't have any like 0%ers as Puffin, are there any matchups that you would say are unfavored for Puffin?
Sure. So the matchups you don't want to see is generally Ailio, because Pirate's a little bit slower. You don't really want to give them space to combo. So because it's a little bit slower out the gate, sometimes you don't have enough pressure to kill them before combo. So when we get to the sideboard, we'll talk a bit more. Like we have hate pieces for Ailio, and we want to kind of like push them into blocking and that type of stuff.
Okay.
So Ailio is definitely one that I'm like never thrilled to see. And then Pure Fatigue is not ideal. I think it's better on Pirate, obviously, because we're not banishing our deck. But it's still hard. So it requires a specific game plan. You have to play really clean. just usual fatigue things into like a deck that has a limited number of threats, where you have to play like super tight and like know your pitch stack and that type of thing. So those are the matchups that I'm like, you sit down, you flip it, and I'm like, okay, we're in for a game. Like I'm gonna have to try pretty hard here, right? So
Okay. I mean, Puffin is probably, the best mechanologist at playing against the fatigue decks, I would say.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
Dio.
sure like full cringe Teklo, like beyond that, yeah.
You are correct. You are correct. The full cringe Teklo plan destroys all fatigue decks, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
Oh. All right. Well, let's jump in and take a look at the deck here. So we will flip over. So and you can see my screen, right? Like you can see your deck list here. Okay.
Yeah.
So taking a look, at the equipment to start with, we have some what I would say are pretty off-brand for some equipment slots. Like you don't see them very often. Crown of the Dominion, I feel like has fallen out of favor in a lot of decks. What was once registered quite a bit has, really been narrowed down to only a few decks. Tunic is like in every deck known to man. I feel like if you're playing Flesh and Blood, you're probably playing Tunic. But Polly, our offhand ally here, is really interesting. And like let's talk about just for a second like how important Polly is.
Yeah. So I liken Poly to if you know some of the harder decks in Fab have always had like this linchpin equipment that's like, oh, it does the broken thing, but you should know how to use it and when to use it. I'm thinking Traverse. I'm thinking Halo for Prism.
Yep.
And Polycrank. those pieces of equipment, it's like, oh, it's just a crank, but it's like, when do you use it? Do you like use it early in the game? Do you just rip it for the first crank you see? Like, is that like what you do? Do you use it to find tempo? Like, these are like important things to know in every matchup, and like I could make like a whole flow chart of like this is the best poly like thing, but like it just kind of at some point it just comes out to be like a vibes thing, like, oh, this is a good poly turn, like, yeah, of course it's a good poly turn. You're like, why? And then you have to kind of break it down math wise, I guess. But yeah, poly is one of the coolest pieces of equipment in the game in my opinion, even though she's literally just like a little crank on a bird. But yeah.
So lots of value. It's really about knowing when to do certain things and how, like, the situations, which makes a lot of sense. Because I feel like, as Victor, like anytime you put this thing on the board, I'm immediately like, all right, we're throwing hammer at this thing. It really doesn't matter what else is going on. So I mean, if you run that out at a wrong time,
what if you played a visit the turn before, and I just jam poly because you play visit, right? Like you just wait for the good opportunity, and you're like, oh, I'll play a visit, and I'm like, okay, I'll activate Polycranka for my first crank, and then like like knowing that little bit of matchup tidbit is going to give me a lot of extra value in the matchup, because if I just rip it randomly early, I'm not going to get the opportunity to jam it on the visit turn. But if I wait and I'm like, okay, you play visit, I play poly, and then it's like, nice visit.
Well, it's also, that's a really interesting thing to think about, because it's like you're giving me a chance to really make a mistake. Because there's a world where maybe you don't have a second crank on the next turn, and if I value the mites too much, all of a sudden you have an extra card. So
yeah,
could be insane. Before we keep going, first off, Nylock After Dark, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch and for the Prime sub. I really appreciate that. This leads us into a perfect segment that we talk about with all of our guests. We have 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new. They are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? So Jesse, take it away.
Yeah. So Jesse, I got into Flesh and Blood because LOR got murdered. And I was very sad. I was like getting really into LOR competitive. I was playing like the seasonals, and then they just kind of killed it. I was really sad. And there's this lesser known Flesh and Blood player named Majin Bey, who I don't know if you know this, but was an LOR player, and was very big in the space. And he was like, hey, for all the LOR players who are now stranded, here's this game. And I was like, sure. So here we are. Basically, the day that LOR got killed, I switched to Flesh and Blood, and I'm very glad that I did, because I've had more fun with it than I ever did with LOR. So
it's so funny when you say oh, I played LOR back in the day. I like my brain immediately goes, I'm like, oh, so you're a Majin Bay fanboy. Like, I love it. Like, no shade. Majin's great. I love Majin. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
it's so funny. Like, that's immediately what it says to me.
Yeah, exactly. So then, and then hot dog toppings. This is gonna upset people. I knew this question was coming, and I knew it was gonna make people angry. I don't get any toppings on my hot dogs.
You're just raw dogging.
Yeah, I don't like ketchup. I don't like mustard. So it's just raw dog and a hot dog, bro.
Yo, that is some crazy work. I think you might be the first person to ever say that.
I've never heard it because like you ask everyone, and they're always like, "Oh, I got like XYZ," and I'm like,
You did start the answer off with "This is gonna make everybody mad," so I was like, "Oh God, this is about to be like this is gonna be crazy."
We are not kindred spirits in the chat. Yeah, sorry, bro.
Chat's blowing up right now. Like Twitch, YouTube, everybody's upset. I love it. Like, oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talking about some of the other equipment, I feel like unicycle. Like, this was a high seas draft staple. I love to see this when I was playing Puffin. And
you're like, oh, Puffin's open.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it's still somehow insanely broken in CC in this deck. Tell me about unicycle.
Yeah. This is the second Halo in the deck. When do you unicycle? Because again, like it's funny because the earlier you use this, usually actually the worse it is, because you just kind of hold this over people's heads for the whole game. Like you send Zeppelin for 6, threatening draw with like 1 cog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your opponent can block 6 and you bump it to 7. You can't tap the cog to draw. But if you have unicycle, you can threaten the draw. So it's like, oh, your opponent's like, oh, do I put 7 on this? Like, do I need to put 7 on this? And they kind of like have to think about it. And then as soon as you commit the unicycle to it and you do draw the card, then they don't have to think about it anymore. They don't have to block 7 on any unicycles or anything like that. So it has like so many uses, and like generally it's worth like 5 value on equipment. Like 5 value in your boot slot is like so insane. Because it blocks 1, and then like pumping a Palantir over is 4 value because it's like +1 from the tap and 3 on the thing you blow up. And then if you pump a Zeppelin over to draw, it's like 1 damage and then 3 from the value of the card that you draw. So it's like 5 value every time you do either of those. And you're usually doing one of those every game. And it's like, it's so insane. It's crazy.
I have to admit, I have never once looked at unicycle and thought, man, that's a 5 value leg equipment right there. That has never crossed my mind, bro.
I know, you're like, that's why people run it, because you're like, oh, like adaptive play, that's 3 value, that's really strong. And you're like, oh, well, unicycle's 5.
You're like, well, it was good until we got unicycle.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like Cogworks Tinkerings, this has been played. I feel like this sees play in Dio most of the time, just as like a 2-block in Dio and things like that. But in this deck, you have some value to pair this with Golden Skywarden and like really get some value. Tell me about Tinkerings.
Yeah, this one's basically the easiest one to explain. It's kind of just 2-block Chrono Dominion. It lines up with the Skywarden. It blocks 2 and it makes it gold. If we're running Chrono Dominion, like why not run 2-block Chrono Dominion? So like, it kind of just does the thing. It's not super exciting. It's more exciting when you have like Pinion in the deck and you can do some like stupid draw and defense shenanigans, but we're not doing any of that here, so it ends up just being 2-block Chrono Dominion.
All right, so we're playing 2 copies of Chrono Dominion, and we're playing 2 copies of Halo of Illumination and Tunic.
Exactly, yes. Yes.
Best equipment deck in the game, by far.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
So a lot of these cards that we're seeing here, I feel like are pretty standard in Puffin. Maybe not in Boost Puffin. I'm not used to flipping over Riches and E-Strike and stuff like that. But one of the new cards we got from this set is called Cheating Scoundrel, and it seems to be very, very powerful. Tell me about this card and how it enables our game plan.
Yeah, so this is basically the only reason to play Pirate Puffin. I think the deck is fine without it, but with this card, your gold generation goes from sort of lacking on turns sometimes to like I have gold almost every turn and I'm like churning through my deck and I'm like activating Puffin every turn or every other turn. And it also is like pumping Palantir, so now Palantir is coming in for 12 and blowing something up, or like, oh, here's my CNC for 9. Good luck.
Wow.
Like just so many gross things. Like, oh, my opponent wants to stop my Zeppelin, but now it's coming in for 9, like break pointing on 10, and they have to like dump their whole hand if they want to stop you from drawing one card. So it's just so gross. Like Dovetail for 8 too is so insane. Like there's no way to block Dovetail for 8. That card is impossible. So
I can say from experience, just during our game the other night, when you kept throwing Dovetail at me and it would be for 5 and you have 3 cogs on board, and I'm like, God, like if I give you 2 cards and block 6, like you just go over the top and then do the thing. And if I block 3 cards, I'm just gonna eat a ton of damage on whatever you do next. So
yeah, and the Dovetail for 8 is like, give me 4 cards or I go over the top anyways, and then it still hits the untap, and then you still take whatever the 2 cost is after, and you're like, well,
no, thank you. It's so bad. So it sounds like Cheating Scoundrel has a very high impact. It's more than just a 0 for 3. Being able to force through, that gold generation is really powerful for Puffin's long game plan.
Yeah, and we do discard to it a lot. Like it doesn't seem like it would be great to discard to, but like if you find it turn 0, like I'm more than happy to like play it 0 cost, discard some random card in my hand or whatever, make a gold. Or like if you have a mid card that you drew off of Puffin, and then you can go like Cheating Scoundrel, send an attack that you think they're gonna block anyways, and you can just discard the garbage card you drew anyways. Like you draw a lot of like blue soup up off the top. You're like, I'm so down to trade this out for a gold. So like, yeah, it's just when you need the gold, you're able to force it through, but it also pushes our on hits really effectively.
All right, sounds great, and it's the 3 block, like very low
floor
floor here.
And makes the gold. Yeah,
you love to see it. You love to see it. Taking a look at the rest of the deck, there is another new card that we have. We have Skywarden 2.0 going on here. This one's like not nearly as powerful, but it is really interesting. Tell me about our new Skywarden friend here.
Yeah, so this is the first thing that I was like, maybe Puffin's broken. Like I teased this card and I was like, wait, the gold that I galv off this one, I use on my turn, and then I draw another one, and then I use that to galv on my turn, and then I draw another one, and then I use that to galv on my turn. And I'm like, wait, we're going infinite with my 1 gold. And then you just make so much more gold, and having more Skywardens makes your other Skywardens better, because then you have golden cogs to make your other Skywardens good. It's just so crazy. If we had like 9, we would just like I would just keep rolling golden cogs, and then like you would just float a golden cog every turn and just be like, I'll draw one. So yeah.
I think if there was 9 Skywardens in the deck, I don't think this would be a very underrepresented deck. I feel it would be probably more popular than Verdant's coming up this weekend.
Yeah. Well, it's noticeably worse, right? This one you cannot repeat for those that haven't like read it like closely, right? The big Skywarden, if you have like 6 golden cogs, you can galv all of them. I've never done that in my life, but someday. And then this one you can only galv 1, right? So it doesn't have as huge of a ceiling, but it keeps the golden cogs flowing, which is the important thing, right? We only have like a certain amount of golden cog generation in the deck, and so the fact that they keep converting them just keeps the cogs going between turns and turns your other Skywardens on. So it's just really, really like consistent now to just keep them rolling.
I mean, chaining value together, like, in a game based on like incremental value and numbers, like seems like a great place to be.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, there are definitely some other powerful cards here, but one of the things that I want to talk about is Copper Cog. Copper Cog is, I've heard it described by many people as like a necessary evil, because it is a no block, like it can be a little clunky at times. How did you land on 7 for this version of the deck?
We found that the cog consistency was good enough with the extra gold generation to cut a couple. The old boost list was on 9. Immediately upon switching to Pirate, I cut it to 8 before I even test anything. Because I knew we would have more gold generation, so I knew we would have more starter cranks, right?
Okay.
And usually Copper Cog, you want to be like your starter crank, and then like you have like a secondary crank source from like Zeppelin or gold or whatever, right? And so like knowing I would have more gold, I cut down to 8. And then after testing, I was like, I feel like we're like a little cog flooded. I would have turns where I have like 4 or 5, which is usually too many. Usually you want to be in that sweet spot of like 2 to 3. And I was just having too many turns around. Like I'm at like 4 to 5. I'm not spending all of them. So we cut down a bit more. I think 7's fine. I wouldn't call it a necessary evil. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that is the second best blue ever printed in Feb. There's Mirror Guy. Mirror Guy exists. I can't top Mirror Guy. Okay, I know. you're like mind blown. Okay, let me break it down. Okay,
please,
I just play a cog.
Please break it down before chat riots.
I know. I play a cog. I shoot my gun. Next turn. Right. That is 4 value on a blue.
Okay.
Name me a 0 for 4 blue.
Trebuchet's a 0 for 3. I thought I had you for a second, actually. I got it. You're losing the game, so you're behind on life. Your opponent throws Arcane Barrier at you, and you pitch Heart of Fiendle. You AB3 and gain a life.
Okay, so that's the floor of Cog. If I crank and draw a card, now I've drawn a card off my blue 0 for 4. If I galvanize the Cog, now I've gotten an extra block value out of my Cog.
So you guys heard it here first. Mirror Guy, Copper Cog. That has to be like the quote of the week, bar none.
Yeah. I know. People like get mad at me when I say that. So I I have like, I have had some debates about this, and nobody can tell me a blue that has better rate than it. They just go like, no. Like, okay.
Honestly, I love it. Statements like that get the community riled up. So like that's definitely going to make its way to like Twitter or something just to start a fight. And then I'm not going to reply to any comments.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll fight him.
All right.
I'm online enough. I can reply to some Twitter comments.
I'm here for it. All right. So Copper Cog, very powerful. 7 feels like it's hit more of that sweet spot though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you waste the cogs though, they don't get the full value, right? So like you only get like the maximum cog value when you shoot Spitfire for 2 exactly, and you shoot it every turn.
Okay.
So that's the way you want to maximize your cog value. Is Spitfire is actually the best way to use your cogs, and the extra one like Spitfire for 3 is like kind of inefficient, but Spitfire for 2 is the best way to use your cogs. So
okay, all right, I like it. I would say. When I think of this deck, this is the card I think of. This might be one of the most broken cards I've ever seen. You put your opponent into the blender when you play this card, and they're sub 10 life at the end of the game. Like this card is insane. Yeah. Please talk about this card.
Anywhere where it threatens lethal, people's brains just stop functioning. The amount of games I've had where like an opponent could have blocked to live, and then they just like they sit there and they tank for like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, like putting different amounts of cards down. Like then they pick them back up and then they put like more cards down. It's just so funny. But yeah, Palantir is the big boy cog spender, right? It does the thing, it blows up equipment, it comes in for 9, it does crazy amounts of work in so many matchups. It is the big flashy set piece of the deck, and a lot of times it is the clunkiest card on the planet when I draw it, but it's so strong, you can't cut any, right? Like, even if I thought it would make the deck like more consistent to like run something else, like this is the best payoff, right? So you have to run the 3, and sometimes you have to take some set off turns, sometimes you have to pitch stack it, but if you get to resolve all 3 Palantirs, you're probably winning the game.
So you were talking about, people like, click on some cards, hit undo blocks. I think of Palantir as my 3 turns a game where I'm going to take a moment to tank. Like when I play against Puffin, I immediately play pretty fast through most of the turns with the idea that when Palantir hits the chain, I'm going to tell you I need a second because I have to process all of the things that could happen. Because I was playing like Ira or something sometime, like a long time ago, and somebody threw a Palantir at me, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm just going to de-react this, and it's a blowout." And my opponent put it up to 8. Yeah.
And then you look at them and you're like,
and we're both just sitting there. And like, I swear it felt like an hour went by on my end trying to figure out what I was going to do because I was like, I'm going to play this and get blown out. And if I don't play it, I'm dead anyway because I'm at 7. So it was a disaster.
Yeah. That's when you throw the bait equipment. You're like, oh, I'll give them my like tunic. Please blow up the tunic.
Just trying to get them to do something bad.
Yeah.
One of the questions that I ask, like that I ask most people, like when they, share a deck with the stream and stuff like that is, there are some cards in your deck that are pretty expensive, and Riches of Tropodani, is like, I think still somewhere between $280 and $300 is still a very pricey card. Is there a card that you could replace Riches of Tropodani with that you could still make the deck function for anybody who's looking to play the deck on a budget?
Yeah, for sure. Riches is not a mandatory card whatsoever in Puffin. It's been in and out of the list. Like it's like probably like card number like 55 or something. Like this is not like making or breaking the deck. If you want to substitute, just jam a third mini Skyward in. It's a very easy swap. You just take out the Riches, put in a third mini Skyward in. And on the same topic, in the sideboard, there's 3 CNCs. If you want a replacement for CNCs, put in 3 Lighten the Load. That's my recommendation. That way, the cost of the deck goes down by like $500 or so. It becomes much more manageable from a regular Fab deck pricing.
So we drop from like 1,300 to like what, 800? So that's not bad.
Which is like, like it's a normal Fab deck, we'll say in quotes, right?
Right.
And
I definitely wouldn't say budget at $800.
Yeah,
but,
no.
But
I have budget lists that I can like find and share out that like cut some of the equipment pieces that are really the driving factor for the price, right? Most Puffin M's and stuff are pretty cheap. It's really the equipment suite where you start throwing money out the door. So
yeah, I mean tunic, crown, like I think balance is in the sideboard. All that makes sense.
yeah, for sure. I think like 85 to 90% of the deck is pricing is in equipment. So you just find some budget replacements for it, and the main board stays consistent, stays core, and does the thing. And you can move on from there.
I remember when I was building this deck after, I had Emma on the stream, I was looking at like Dovetails and Cog in the Machines and Palantir, and they were like $2 a piece, $5 a piece. And I was like, yo, this deck's super cheap. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's because I have Tunic and Balance and Crown of Providence, and I own all of these like staple equipment pieces.
Yeah. The budget version of this deck is $100, and it's just the equipment that gets swapped out, pretty much.
Okay.
Besides the Riches. So yeah.
That's awesome though. That's great. I mean, I was like,
and the budget hat is Mercalim Helm. I don't know how to say it. Don't ask me. The gold hat. It's a Temper 2 hat that like has words.
The new one.
It's good.
The new one.
Yeah, the gold one. Yeah, I don't know how to Mercalim. I don't.
Everybody can look it up if they're curious. Like I'm here for
MYR. It's the only MYR card in Fab. So just just type that into Fabry, it'll come up.
All right, I like it. So we've talked about the main deck a little bit. Looking at the sideboard, you mentioned the CNCs, which I feel like doesn't really need any introduction. But I think one of the more interesting tech cards that I've been seeing in more lists recently is Erase Face. What matchups are we looking to like target with this?
Yeah, so earlier I mentioned like Ailio is not a great matchup for us. So a lot of our sideboard is dedicated to the matchups that we're not great into, right? Ailio and Fatigue. So we have like a whole disruption package, the CNCs, Erase Faces, and Pummels, that comes in when we really need to disrupt. The Pummels come in a couple other matchups, but like we'll kind of get to that when we're playing games. But specifically like the Erase Faces are for Ailio and Phi. But this whole like disruption package allows us to consistently keep people off of good 5-card hands when we need to, like, especially in Ailio, when you need to like kill them before they find combo, and you're like, hey, this Erase Face might slow you down. You can't do like a Gone combo with a spell here. Or like CNC stops them from keeping the Gone in Arsenal. just like several ways to keep them off of that so that we get time to actually send lethal and strip cards.
Okay. Okay. I mean, being able to turn off Volzar is very powerful. Like,
Yeah.
save yourself a lot of damage on those big turns. I mean, as a Guardian stan, we have to talk about this. Like, come on. Like, Pummel has a special place in my heart. I
know
3 of the promo ones that are just sitting in my binder because I've never had a chance to play them in this meta right now. But
yeah, Pummel. I saw some people in the chat like, "Where's the Pummel?" It's here. It's here. It's coming. You can't play it into everybody, guys. I'm sorry. it's just not consistent enough. But the Pummel is there when you need more damage density and you need to disrupt, right? The damage density is actually really, really helpful. I particularly have found it insane in like the Verdance matchup, where like you go like 4 go again. Usually they like want to block, so they might like give you a card there, and then you go like Zeppelin Pummel, and you force the Zeppelin on hit through. You force them out of cards in hand, so they're not sending their 2 card hand back at you. It just gives you like a ton of space in the matchup. So it's kind of sick.
Okay, awesome. I like that a bunch. I assume backup protocol red is for some of the more like fatigue style matchups, like buying back Palantirs and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. It just gives us more gas, right? The more Palantirs and Dovetails, like that, those are the hard cards for fatigue to deal with. They're really awkward breakpoints. They're really high damage density. So backup red is just more of these big threats that are like our big cog spenders. So
I can't imagine there's a world where you're going to look at your opponent and say, I resolved Palantir Aeronaut 5 times at full power and I lost. Like,
yeah, it's hard. It's hard to lose a game like that. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. And then we also have 5 defense reactions in the sideboard. I'm assuming these are just like, aggro, disruption, Mario, things like that.
Yeah, pretty much. It's almost exclusively for Marionette, but I do board them into the other matchups that make sense, like Warrior. If I face a Dory, I'm gonna like board them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like of expected matchups in the meta, it's for like Mario, and I would probably board it into like a mid-range Guardian, so like Victor, where you might expect to deny some crushes and stuff. But the main space is like we need some more equity points into Mario, and the ability to run D-Reacts is a big reason to run Pirate. So
okay, nice, I like it. And then I also noticed we're on AB3 across 2 pieces. In the past I have played some of these like more like what I would call like aggressive mid-rangey decks that don't really care about AB into Ailio. So are we playing AB into Ailio, or is this like just for Verdance?
So the main game plan right now is just for Verdance. Ailio, we've been waffling back and forth, but I think right now it feels better to be not on AB. And instead just try to disrupt and race. But definitely for Verdance, it can be a grindier matchup. You can make it go long. You want the AB, right? So just a way to survive and keep alive. So
yeah, absolutely. It's not that race to 9 life or whatever. Like it used to be against Verdance. So
just hope you kill them before you hit 9.
Exactly.
That was the boost plan. It worked pretty well, honestly.
I won a lot of games after I got your all's list from Emma. I won a lot of games in Verdance, and I just flip over nothing, and I'd be like, "Oh, I guess I'm just going to try and kill you," and we would.
Yeah.
And Balance of Justice is really like one of the last cards we haven't talked about. KO still seems to be a pretty popular deck. This slots in well there. Are there any other big matchups you want this for?
Yeah, the only other big consideration is for Fi. So they have Art of War back, so we have the broken anti-Art of War helmet to counter. So, I think those are the 2 major hits. I'm not really boarding it into anything else. And when those 2 LL, there was like some discussions of like we might be mono Dominion, which I would be super down for, and just be like could save some sideboard slots. Be nice.
Okay, I like it. So looking at the deck as a whole, is there anything that I skipped over? Anything that you feel like is like a important piece of the deck that we should talk about before we play some games?
Yeah, I think the only other major thing to talk about is Enlightened Strike.
Okay.
People ask me if there's a budget replacement for Enlightened Strike. This is the only card that I highly recommend you grab for Pirate. If you want to play Pirate, Enlightened Strike is really, really strong in it. It lets you draw randomly off the top. It like converts our extra action points into like bonus cards. It does a lot of things in the deck that's like way above rate. So it feels a lot better than I think you might expect in the deck.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense, like you play a cog in the machine, you crank both, you have a couple action points, and then you get to like, E-strike, draw card. I mean, you're playing like pseudo Aurora there for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing E-strike draw into like Zeppelin, like and just doing gross things. It's so cool.
That sounds pretty powerful. I'd sign up for a turn like that. That sounds pretty cool.
I'm sure we'll get at least one today. It happens quite regularly, so I can't guarantee it. It's a card game, but I bet you will find one.
All right, I'm here for it. I hope we get to set this up at some point throughout the stream. Okay, cool. Well, haven't talked about the deck. Let's jump in and let's play some games because, I mean, I gotta tell you, I'm excited to see what this feels like tonight. I mean, we talked about it earlier, but like there's a lot of me digging through boxes for commons and rares here in a few minutes, looking for Puffin cards on these next few games.
Oh my god, where's my red skimmers? I can't. Why are we registering Skiff? This card's bad. It's just like dig it.
Oh, all right. Is this a balance matchup? I assume.
What did we roll? They're going first.
Yeah, they're going first.
Okay, so we're of the mindset that Crown of Dominion going second is very, very critical. So I would keep Crown of Dominion here.
Okay.
If I was going first and maybe could get some setup, I would play balance. But Crown of Dominion here is the choice for sure.
Okay, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then our sideboard.
Yeah, so we are just going to board the CNCs here. Everything else is just going to chill like it is.
Okay, awesome. I love it. Now, into Gravy, do we have like a main plan that we're looking for here?
It's really flexible. Like we can't like be like, oh, I'm just gonna fatigue, or like I'm just gonna kill them. You have to kind of roll with the punches on how the Gravy's playing.
Okay.
Like if they're blocking out a lot, we can maybe fatigue. If they're trying to like race us, we can kind of race back a bit. So it's gonna really depend on how they play.
Okay. And they put an Anka into play.
Fair enough.
All right. So looking at our hand here, what are you thinking?
So here's why Crown of Dominion going second is really important, right? Because this hand sucks, but it's good with like our activations, right? We can actually convert everything.
Okay. So before we do anything, do we need to get Anka off the board so that we can try to remove that draw effect here?
You can. It's going to cost you like our setup from our hand. What I think I would do is I think I would rip the Puffin activation and the Polycranka.
Okay.
And if they want to deny me a card for one of their cards, I'm usually more than happy with that. Because you're just trading card for card, and it just like lets us filter our hand.
Okay. See if we get the Anka activation here. We do not. Okay.
Sure. Okay, so there's a neat thing with Cheating Scoundrel where it says any target. You just got to hit something, which is so cool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we can go Cheating Scoundrel soup up and clear the Anka while making a goal, which is super sick.
Okay, nice. I did not realize it just said hits. That's so powerful.
Yeah, you just kind of farm them for gold, which is nice.
Farming Gravy for gold is not something I'm used to saying, okay? Like,
yeah. And then you'll see the power of E-Strike here, where we have like a really bad card, but we get to like just get the full value by bottoming it.
So I assume we'll just put Skywarden on the bottom for go again, and then ship our gun?
Yep. And
Awesome.
For people that are wondering, like, do I ever E-Strike for 7 here? No, the breakpoint's always better if you go again into gun for 2. Because if they give you 2 cards on the E-Strike, they would take 1 if it was like E-Strike for 7. But if they give 2 cards on 5 into 2, they take 2 either way, whichever one they give the extra card on.
Okay. So while we're waiting on our opponent to block, somebody asked, does Adaptive Dissolver actually add anything, or are they just fancy no room gloves?
No, it's purely aesthetic. It always goes in the boot slot. If you want to play Achilles or Nullrune boots, you're free to play any of those. Your choice of aesthetics.
Okay, I like it. I feel like setting
Yeah,
up this Cogworks workshop in Arsenal is a pretty good place to be.
oh yeah, for sure. We cleared the ally. We punched 4 damage through. We developed the Polycranka. We took 2 cards from hand. Oh,
I
maybe 3
feel
cards from hand.
like we're super okay with this exchange.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and a
burning 2
miss.
cards. Yeah, I think they're like probably ally-less, and they were trying to find something. They're just digging.
Okay.
Um, if I had to guess. Okay, Leyline. They might keep our bird around. Oh,
Nope.
yeah. No, they just sending 6 into the bird. I see. They're cycling their hand out. Yeah, yeah. They had no allies, so they were very sad.
Okay. So my first gut tells me that we don't need to play Cog in the machine here, that we can lead on Copper Cog and the workshop here, pitching the skimmer.
I would usually say yes, but I love sending CNC with a go again. It's so fun.
Okay. So
um,
play Cog in the
so
machine.
like, yeah, so we can like when you have gold out, I like to kind of like float extra resources if I want to crack gold to find even better cards because we don't know what the random draw is,
Okay.
and it very well could be that we want to cycle out. And so when you play Cog in the machine, like pitching the Cog, um, you open yourself out to like some other draws off the top that might be good
Okay.
because we have like extra floating and we can cycle and keep the skimmer as our blue for the CNC.
So we want to crank both. Do we want
Mhm.
to tap to put one on the bottom here?
I pretty much never tap to bottom unless I have a backspin.
Okay.
Um, unless I think the match is going to fatigue. Very, very different scenario. But
Okay.
in like a normal game where like in this case we're probably the fatigue player.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So this is an example of uh why we don't play the cog in machine or the cog in the workshop. Because if
Okay.
we draw this off the top, we have 2 floating and we drew a warden, so it's kind of mid. So now we can draw an extra time and play the skimmer as an attack. And then the warden will pitch for our turn.
So we're gonna draw off the gold here.
Yeah. It
Okay.
turns on balance, which is like not ideal, but
Sure.
we're even sadder. Okay, well,
Man.
not ideal, but that's okay.
So I guess we can CNC skimmer with go again into gun and just IP the warden with 2 cogs in play.
I think that's pretty solid. The other line is warden into CNC. Um,
Okay. Which one do you like better?
I'm down to IP on the warden. This can be a grindy matchup, so getting the extra gold can be pretty solid. So if we go
Okay.
skimmer go again, we can go like skimmer gun CNC, and then like we obfuscate the CNC until the end.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I'm really curious to see if they're going to give balance here. Looks like they are pretty quickly too.
They probably will, yeah. Is your deck just auto losing to fatigue? Definitely not. Definitely not. It does not have boost, and it has a ton of threats and really awkward breakpoints, and an infinite recursion in the end game. So there's a lot of pieces that help us into fatigue.
I feel like having the very powerful recursion late and the like things like Palantir like really help put your fatigue opponents in like like an awkward spot.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I love that we get to end on the CNC here. This feels so powerful.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep a 6 card hand." And we're like, there's a CNC."
You thought you were going to keep a 6 card hand, pal.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people are really hesitant to like intellect penalty themselves to keep a Sky Warden.
Hmm.
It is almost always if you have 2 cogs, like generally math positive. Um, because blocking with a warden and making like 2 or 3 gold is very, very strong. Oh, he gave us base. We are gonna snipe a hook this game, I think is what that means.
All right.
Our Palantir is getting a hook, don't worry.
Oh my gosh. Getting hooked with Palantir is going to be amazing. So they're already down 2 pieces of equipment.
Oh, this hand.
So this is 6 go again. On hit, make a gold. We can very quickly block for 4 here. Are we giving a second card to deny the Avasti gold?
I would definitely just jam my arms. We're just playing 2 black Chrono Dominions, so we want to get our Chrono Dominion in.
Okay. And do we want to keep the cog here, or are we interested in just making an extra gold?
Our arsenal is workshop, right? So we'll have 2 cogs, and 2 cogs is really all you need for dovetail. So I am down to galv everything.
Okay. So we might as well, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's for funsies. Gives you an extra action to do.
That's right. We get to click on one more thing.
Exactly. I do love clicking buttons.
We do love clicking buttons. So we'll lead on the workshop and Puffin here, I assume.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody asked, the loop. Can you explain it real quick for those of us who don't know? So cog in the machine, when you tap to bottom, goes to the bottom of your deck. And so in the end game, you have a real weapon because you have infinite cog in the machines. And also, like your late game threats, you have a lot of extra action points in the end game. So you get to do a lot of silly things with a bunch of extra action points in the end game.
Yo, I feel like this is really good.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have Tunic, right?
We do have Tunic.
Okay. Oh yeah, this hand's hot.
Are we gonna leave Sawbones in play?
I don't love doing that. Sawbones is like my you have to kill this even when you're sad about it, ally.
Okay.
So I unfortunately think this this dovetail probably ends up shooting the guy. Or if you're down for some gambling, we can always rip a gold.
Okay. I mean, listen, I love to gamble. I'm very excited about Vegas. I'll tell you what, let's draw a card. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So it's like technically not gambling. Because we can always now with our hand, we can like E-strike bottom whatever we draw. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
And kill the Sawbones with that. And then Tunic the dovetail and keep the CNC for next turn.
I feel like Sawbones is looking kind of weird here. Like, are we just throwing E-strike at it and then hitting them with the dovetail?
Yeah, I think that's probably the way. It feels bad. Like it's a lot of value that this guy has. If you want to be risky, you can send the dovetail face, and then if it hits, you can gun Sawbones. But this is the guaranteed.
You're really trying to live on the edge this turn. I'm here for it, dude.
Yeah. It's like I think like most times the gravy will block is the issue because then there are Sawbones lives.
Sure.
Or we'd have to commit unicycle, which doesn't feel great.
Well, and they probably only have to give 2 cards as well, right? Because they have 2-3 blocks in a unicycle. Could be very awkward for, or I'm sorry, not unicycle, Sawbones. You just, was at the top of my brain because I just heard that word.
You're like, oh, unicycle. Yeah. Okay. Where do you tap to here? Your opponent no blocks. What do you think?
Well, I'm thinking that we can pump one time, and then we can give go again. Let them untap and throw gun for 3.
I'm down for that. Yep. Agreed.
All right, so I'm just gonna do this.
The other like super greedy line is you just go to 7.
Okay.
And you like let the untap like give it go again, but this is much safer.
Okay.
So.
And then we get to go again with the trigger on the stack.
Yeah. All the other line does is it changes the breakpoints from 6 and 3 into 7 and 2. Which like is harder to block, right? But if they're already not blocking, they're not blocking, so it just doesn't matter.
I mean, we're 7. I mean, so 7 and 2 is probably the more efficient line. Like,
right, it's the harder to block line, right? But
okay. I feel like we are 1 blue off the top from this hand just being absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, I plan on drawing so many cards this turn.
I assume we'll take 1 here.
Yeah, oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah. If we get to go, like, we pitch the Skyward into Kagen Machine and we get to go Palantir into CNC, I think they might explode, like IRL and in game.
Probably, I agree. I would probably cry if you did that to me. Like,
Yeah. We haven't even done the funniest thing in this matchup, which is them like leading on Tipple and us just jamming a Sunken Treasure. Like, I love being able to do that now in this matchup. It feels so good because like the matchup was already, I think, pretty good for Puffin
mhm.
on boost, but Sunken Treasure is a gross card. I don't know
Oh
if you know
man,
that.
being able to turn up, like being able to like kill an ally before it even hits the board sounds awesome.
Yeah, like we would flip Chum here, just like dies. Ooh,
Ooh,
that's not good. Now I'm sad.
are we
Fortunately, this
considering
hand blocks
blocking
a
this?
million. Yeah, I think because it's so efficient to block it,
Hmm.
we probably should. The question is how.
Okay.
Because there's several greedy lines and then like a very safe one.
So what's
There's
the
one that
safe
like
line?
the safe line is like we block with Skyward and Palantir and Boots. Um and it just like blocks a million. We make a bunch of gold.
Okay.
Or you can even give Cog and Machine too. That's probably like the more efficient play.
Okay.
Um and then the greedy lines are like you just like block with Palantir galving down all your cogs, or you block with Skyward in and Palantir galving down all your cogs, and then you just like play cog in the machine. Is probably not likely to hit, so you probably should take the safe line.
Okay.
I like
So
talking myself out of really greedy lines. I think that's like the good thing to do on this deck actually. Um, is you start to see like super greedy lines,
mhm.
and sometimes they're correct. So
So should we block with the cog in the machine as well?
I think so. Yeah, you can
Okay.
just make a bunch of gold here. And I'm more than happy to have them deal with this game state.
Okay.
All right, so he's gonna like hook a scoop here, probably. Right?
Looks like we're gonna have one of our gold stolen unless we want to block 4 with this.
Yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna like you usually lose a good chunk of gold in this matchup, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have to clear the scoop because it's just gonna keep farming us for gold otherwise.
No, that makes sense.
But we get like a nice card, like nice little like one card like clear scoop and send two phase. I would definitely
Oh,
gold activate here because if he fearlesses us, we're gonna be really sad.
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we crank this, and then we get to
Yeah.
go 4 at Scuba.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really looking forward to like blasting
I
our gravy
know.
opponent's soul
Ah,
last turn.
it's so sad. Might have even been worth just, like, saying no blocks and just shipping the card machine, but I don't know. It feels illegal when we have, like, a good Skyward in block too, to just,
Sure.
like, disrespect it. Ah,
That was probably the greediest line we could take was no blocks and just try to make it happen.
yeah, just send it from there. Be like, "I don't care what you're doing." Yeah.
Also, every time I play on Talishar, it makes me want like the Marvel. Like
Oh, yeah, dude.
it looks
I
so
I'm not a
clean.
blinger. Yeah, I'm not a blinger, but my Puffin is, quite blinged. Yeah.
I think, there are some people who bling out every deck they play. And then
Yeah.
there are some people who have exceptions, right? Like most of my cards are like not foil, but every
Mhm.
card in my Victor deck is foiled as much as I can have it foiled.
Yeah. I only have one cold foil cog though, which
Okay.
which like makes me a little sad. Um, but I am at full rainbow foils on the cogs, and then like as good of printing as I can get from everything right now on all the other stuff. It's like we're getting attacked by a swabby here.
So this is 7 with Arsenal Destruction. I think this was discard a card.
It's hand, yeah.
So my gut says block Skiff, Warden, and Legs, and then just like ship the Dovetail.
I like it.
Okay.
I mean,
Man, chaining these Sky Wardens together is insane.
yeah, that's like why, like, oh, we just like crack it for soup up. Oh, drew another Skyward, and let's just keep the gold.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I assume we're going to activate Puffin here again and throw this
Yep.
because are we going to throw this at them or at Swabby?
It's a tough call. It might be worth saving the gold and just ship it at Swabby.
Okay.
Swabby is like way too good to leave up because let's say we send it face, he probably just blocks with 2 cards and then just sends Swabby at us, and we're just in the same spot.
And we're just getting
We're not
outvalued.
really advanced. Yeah, we're just not advancing our game plan at all. He just has like a 7-power hammer.
Okay. This hand looks like it's got some juice.
No blocks. I am in the garden jamming games, yes.
I love drawing a hand and we're like, yeah, no blocks. This is it right here.
Unfortunately, we do actually have an extra blue, so probably one of these blues can block.
The salvage over the skimmer, I assume.
Sure. I mean, we could keep it and like kill an ally with it. Like, I'm
Okay.
down to just like salvage a chum. That seems pretty high value.
Okay.
But that's if he lets us keep our hand.
Turn our card face down. Oh wow, that's
Mhm.
like, oh my
Mhm.
gosh. We have.
just
I feel like I have so
murder
much power
chum.
at my fingertips right now.
Yeah, so we murder chum and make a gold, and then draw a bunch of cards and kill him.
Man, Ripple Away would have gone so hard this turn.
Yeah, he's just doing things. All right,
So we're gonna have to. Oh, just kidding. Okay, that checks out.
yeah, sure, no blocks.
Yeah, sure, no blocks.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that happened?
Somebody said, "Are we not on Conk?" I don't remember seeing it. I don't think it was in the deck
No,
list, right?
no, definitely not. So Conqueror is a cool card. However, if you ever tried to resolve it in Gravy, you'll realize that sometimes it's rather clunky on Gravy's blue count, and Gravy is on like 36 blues.
Mm-hmm.
We are on 21. So if you do the math, it's not really connecting. I would love to run Conk, but we simply don't have the blues.
It makes sense. So we're not going to be able to clear Chum here. Are we just pitching Skimmer to Cog to start our turn?
Sure, yeah. We can see where it goes from there. The other start of the turn is playing Seafloor Salvage, but I don't think it matters the order, and we can keep the extra blue in case we need it.
Okay. It's also crazy that for all the things that are happening, we're up on life and on cards right now. Like
Oh yeah, dude, he's doing stuff. We're like just blocking. We're ahead.
I've never got to feel this much power into Gravy Bones like as a Victor player. Like,
So here he discards, and I'm so down for that because I was clearing this chum anyways.
right.
It's a secret that Gravy Bones players don't realize is that people would clear it every time.
Seems like
Okay,
a
extra
decent
cog.
arsenal.
Oh yeah, that's Windmill Slam into my arsenal. The only concern is that clearing chum is slightly awkward because we don't get to Cheating Scoundrel. So you could rip a draw here. We have an extra gold off the Seafloor Salvage as backup if we miss
Okay.
on an attack for the cheating the Cheating Scoundrel.
Because we have an extra blue, we're basically just kind of like in the clear here.
Very good.
That seems awesome.
That's very sick. That's very sick. Yeah.
So do we can play the salvage, I suppose.
Sure.
And we can just pick whatever card is the most obnoxious to turn face down. Like probably the second chum.
Is it a second chum or is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, second chum for sure.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
Yeah. So then we just send 6 at our boy.
I assume CNC at the chum, and then we want to throw the Zeppelin at their face.
Oh, I'm sending CNC for 9 at him.
Okay.
I'm killing his arsenal. I'd like to see him try to block it.
This is also nice because if they do this, we can like buff this, I guess.
Oh
So
yeah,
like,
for sure. Yeah, he cannot stop us from killing that man.
and then we need to play the cheating scoundrel.
Mhm.
We play the scoundrel. Command and conquer for 9. Upstairs. On hit, make a gold.
Mhm.
No blocks. Immediately no blocks.
He can't. He can't. He's like, well,
Oh, we get a conk. Oh,
We
this.
got
Oh
a
my
conk.
god, dude.
I love
Just
Flash and
for
Blade.
how good we are into gravy, I might only have to play one game and swap decks for this weekend.
Just wait. We draw a sunken here. We bottom an ally too. Just wait. Oh, never mind. We're not that lucky. Yeah, Victor could never. Actually, he could. Wage Gold is a card. Wage Gold is a card. He could CNC for 900 gold.
That is true.
That is legal.
So this hand seems not great.
Yeah. I mean, it blocks. Oh, at least with one card.
Do we block CNC? Go soup up at Sawbones, backspin at face, Arsenal Palantir?
Unfortunately, here's one of the times where you learn that Palantir is not consistent as a card, and we block with it over CNC.
Okay.
We have already played all 3 of our Cog in the Machines. If we had Cog in the Machines live in the deck, I would say sure.
Okay.
But in general, CNC is much more consistent to resolve. So
okay.
Can I get a link? Yeah, I got you.
Oh, to the list? Oh, exclamation point deck.
Yeah.
If you exclamation point deck in the chat, it'll automatically pull it up. Don't worry. I already got Jesse's list taken care of. Oh, and a rigor mortis. So if we take 6, we can kill both?
We can also block 3 and kill both if we crack a gold. Because we can go soup into the Sawbones and then gun at rigor mortis. I think that's probably better because this backspin's really inefficient.
Okay.
Because it's not converting our gun, right? So we want to keep converting the gun as much as we can.
No, that makes sense. Keep cards in deck, keep them off the board.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we can lead on soup up for 9. It doesn't really matter if we activate Puffin first.
Yeah, it doesn't.
We'll go with the Sawbones.
Doesn't matter. Already had Cogs die.
I guess that is true. To fulfill the go again condition, if we had not had Cogs leave the board, we would have to lead on Puffin to make sure this had go again. We are going to crank this. And just like we're up 11. There's nothing on the board. There's basically no armor left. Like
he's kind of broke too.
We might cut the stream off after this, guys. This is insane. Like this is I'm living. I'm living the dream right now. This is insane. Like the stream's gonna be gone because I enjoyed the deck so much.
Look, we get to do the thing.
Oh,
make our gold back and bottom an ally.
Oh yeah.
He's so excited.
What do we have?
It's so incredible.
We
have the. He just put a Scoob in.
I guess they need to attack us with something else first.
Yeah. We're hoping their blue starter is some sort of attack. That would be ideal. Oh, please, cheese scoundrel into murderous rabble one time. Oh, that works.
Same thing.
Same thing. This is gonna be so sad for him.
So
we just so good for us.
Jam these 2 cards, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely so love this. Oh
yeah, people were like, "Oh, but you lose percentage points into grave because you're not on boost," and I'm like, "You haven't seen the cards we get to run."
Oh, discard a card.
Oh, and we get a gold.
Oh, not gonna discard a card.
Please.
Wow, amazing.
Yes. Oh, we're still gaming. He's still going.
Creed just said in chat, we're all about to play this for real.
I know some slight changes from the deck that I linked. Why did you cut Remembrance? It's been in and out. I think the most recent list still has Remembrance. It's just a sideboard hate piece for fatigue. If you're expecting a lot of fatigue, I would keep it in. is my recommendation.
So last conk here is kind of awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Are we blocking 7? Like, are we ever giving Tunic to block 8 here?
It's tough. It's tough. I can see it. I think we're doing really well in this game. We just kind of give him space with like no gold. If we die it, deny it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how much
I'm
gold do
down.
they have. They have 1 gold.
Yeah. How does this do into KO and Verdance? KO is the buy. Verdance is it's a game.
Oh, KO is a buy.
I mean statistically, like we're KO's worst matchup on Fablazing, I think.
There's somebody, there's a KO player, maybe not watching this now, watching this tomorrow or next week, and they're like, there's no way.
I know, they're gonna be really upset with me.
Do we ship the gun here? Is that ever correct?
We have 3 gold.
Huh?
I'm kind of down.
Okay.
Fair value it. Probably would want to count Skywardens first. I don't remember what exact count we've seen, but
We put one on the bottom, like very early.
Okay, so we have none, but that's okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well,
Cusco, I did not get to check the mail today. I will put my jacket on and meander down there after the stream and shoot you a message, dog. I'm sorry, I completely forgot to check the mailbox today. So Jesse, you'll get a kick out of this. We were talking about foils, in decks and stuff like that, and I paid Cusco to 2-day ship me a cold foil shield beater in case I was going to play it this weekend, so that I would have it for my Victor deck.
That's funny. That's funny.
We,
what's incredible here?
We living the dream. Oh my gosh,
we're living the dream. Yes.
This kid is going to be in some Discord somewhere talking about this deck and how stupid it is.
No, he's going to be on Twitter like, I can't believe Sunken Treasure got printed the way that it was. It's literally like a 3-for-1.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe we got the concession right there. Pirate Puffin, best deck in format. Confirmed. I'm in. I'm so in.
Dude, that's so funny. He's like, oh, I'll just lead on this first round. He's like, no, God, why?
You love to see it.
Swami.
Confetti! You love to see it. That might be the most confetti win we've ever had ever. Like, that was awesome. Oh, man. Oh, let's see. Randy says, ask me anything. What about Jesse makes him the second most handsome member of Breakpoints, just narrowly behind Randy?
Dang.
What an amazing
right there.
use of channel points on Twitch. I absolutely love it.
You might be contesting my wife for most glazing in the chat. You should have seen the pre-stream chat.
Oh, yo, is your wife in the chat? I didn't know that.
She was. I don't know if she is anymore, but
that's so funny. I love that.
Yeah. Oh man.
Ooh, Katsu.
Hey, yo, Katsu.
Is this a good matchup?
I think so. I'm happy to see it.
All right. So let's see. Are we balancing here, or are we just on Crown of Dominion for aggro?
I think so. Just for extra block value in the matchup. And we are going first, so we'll have some setup. We'll be okay. Same thing. We're just gonna run CNC and call it a day.
All right.
This is like our default 60, right? You just like board CNC, and then like that's the quote unquote 60.
This is my kind of sideboard plan. You pay 57 cards in the main deck, and you slap CNCs in the deck. I'm liking this more and more every time we play it.
Okay. Sounds okay. We're just gonna simply draw another blue, so it's all good.
So, are we actually like running everything out here?
No. You don't want to give Katsu a free hit on the bird. for tutor
Okay.
purposes.
Okay.
So I'm down to you just cog no crank, pass to them. You just get a little bit of setup,
Okay.
and that's good enough.
And then will be Arsenal Palantir or Zeppelin here?
Zeppelin is the more consistent card, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I don't love this matchup. It's okay, but
Okay.
sometimes they blast you into the sun, especially going second.
I mean,
Um, I'm sure everyone's experienced that, so like I don't think that's like a out of place comment. He's on the shuriken planned into us though, which I'm not sure if that's correct. Maybe it
isn't that
is.
like the arm piece that does something?
Yeah, if they hit twice, they can tutor out the shurikens.
Ooh, excuse me. All right, so we'll take the Kodachis here. I mean, our hand looks like it could be pretty good.
Agreed.
I where they're on links, not momentum. I guess we're gonna take one here again as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not blocking one.
Okay.
It's out of shuriken. Yeah.
I've never seen a deck play more than one of these ever. So
Dude, it's like one of those M's that I like kept being like, someday I'm sure they'll print some support for this, and they did. I still think I'm gonna buy any, but I like
oh,
Katsu, but I don't know. It seems strong into guarding. I will say it is a real like sideboard plan. I just
I
don't expect to see myself playing Katsu anytime soon.
no, that's fair. I wonder. So I don't know if you saw, but last night Damien streamed, and
Mhm.
he was playing Katsu, and I'm wondering now if this was his deck because he was on the Shuriken, and the Wind Cutter plan. So
Yeah, I think most are on that at least in the sideboard. For grindy matchups and people they think they're gonna block them out.
are we no blocking this, or do we give like a Zeppelin here?
I kind of want to give my my Crown Dominion and my arms. Um, my is a joke. Yeah, that was.
I was like, I assume you meant these two. I have to admit, my brain took like 3 seconds. Like
I know, I know.
I was like,
I
what?
realized,
What?
like, I was like, oh no, the bit.
Yeah, I looked at Balance of Justice and I was like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Yeah, another consideration is you like can give like you can give like unicycle plus 3 block and play a live Palantir this turn by playing Cog and then Palantiring them.
Okay.
Um, I don't love like 3-card Palantiring. I like it already being live and me sending it for 2 cards on them. So I'm expecting to try to Arsenal it this turn. And then next turn I'm gonna have an extra floating cog and probably more set up in the next hand. So likely it'll be live next turn.
Okay. So I guess we're looking at Puffin and Copper Cog this turn.
Always want your Zeppelins to have on hit draw into aggro. So my Zeppelins want to be my second crank here. So I'm down to rip a Puffin activation.
Okay.
But then I throw the Zeppelin as the second crank.
The one
And
from
you just
Arsenal.
say, yeah. And you say, hey, Katsu, you want to block 8? And of course, our opponent goes, no. So we get the draw card. And sometimes we get to send this Palantir anyways this turn, which is pretty cool.
Are we buffing this at all?
So if you buff it, you burn the cogs permanently for the turn because each Zeppelin goes neutral.
Okay.
So if you keep the cogs for each Zeppelin, if we draw blue off the top, we can go second Zeppelin, Palantir. And then our opponent may explode.
Oh, all right. So we tap this. We will crank our new cog so that we draw.
Mhm.
Yo, let's go. Kyle gifting a membership over on YouTube. Yo, Kyle, thank you so much for the gifted membership, brother. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Hope you're doing well. You're about to stream here soon, aren't you, dog? All right. So we did not draw blue, sadly.
Instead, we drew a 0 for 4. Dang. I'm so sad. Anyways.
So are we going 0 for 4 into Zeppelin into gun?
Sure. That is the highest damage. You can
Mhm.
also go 0-4 into live Palantir burning unicycle for the most like quote unquote disruption, right? Because we take either Bruise Rider Boots, his Shuriken tutoring that he's trying to set up, or a piece of equipment he can't give us.
I mean,
So,
I feel like taking Heart and Cross Strap would be very, very good.
oh yeah. If I get cross trap, I'm over the moon.
So we are going to throw Palantir.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
I'm really curious
you'll
to see
see,
what
like-
they block with here.
You'll see, like, because we greeted the Zeppelin draw, we get to send the Palantir also. So, like, we
Okay.
could have taken the conservative line of just sending Palantir on this turn, but we instead go 3 wide. We send, like, 20 damage or more, right? And we
Okay.
also get to send the Palantir. So I love greeting Zeppelin hands into aggro because they just can't block it. I can't do it.
I mean, I guess if they are blocking, that's still a win for us in a lot of ways.
We're just winning. Yeah, we're just winning. So I'm so down if my Katsu opponent gives me 3 cards from their hand in full tempo, and then I have a Zeppelin in Arsenal. And I'm like, okay, do it again.
Well, they are going to give us
Like-
the cross strap.
Oh, okay, I'm down.
So, I mean,
Yeah, chip it.
okay. All right. I have to say, I did not see that coming.
Yeah, so now our opponent's at 21, and they lost their cross trap.
Skyward off the top. Skyward off the top. Dang it.
Oh, you didn't will it hard enough.
I know. I know.
Okay, so this hand's pretty good. Pretty good.
No blocks here, I assume.
I don't like letting them tutor on Chain Link 1.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a Shuriken up, so if they really want to, they can do it anyways. Maybe we just no blocks. Try to deny some sort of on hit down the road.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. I think either way, we're probably getting juice this turn because we have 2 no blocks, but
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. He had to pitch a Shuriken, which is very funny. He just keeps pitching Shurikens. Which is, I don't think is how the tutoring is supposed to be working.
I definitely don't think that's how it's drawn up.
I don't think that's the game plan.
All right, so we
Okay.
have immediate bonds line here.
Mhm.
I assume they're going to go get the 0 for 4 with go again here, the new gust wave or whatever it is. Or
Yeah, underwhelming gust wave.
yeah, exactly.
He has to restart on surging if he wants that to be a good line. He could have he has 2 floating, so he could be like surging gust wave. It's it's a turn. He could like links for a second. No, wait, they can't second bonds. I keep dude, I played I played a lot of bonds Zen, so my brain immediately
Okay.
goes for like double bonds lines off of like blue bonds off hat tutors, and I'm like, that's not legal.
You're like, how many times can I throw something named Bonds at this person sitting across from me?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, they got out another one of those. So we do at some point want to block with this skimmer.
Okay.
Because we have Tunic up, we can just like Tunic out the dovetail. So ideally, like our maximum value hand is just like a Tunic to dovetail.
I assume we can
I
just
just whether or
block
not
here.
we think there's yeah, what could come after a gust wave that would be an on hit? Nothing.
So they don't
Yeah, we can
have
block.
they don't have like a dishonor or anything that could like blow us out.
Yeah, it would be like if he resets to surging and then throws a whelming, but you
Okay.
can't really do that on this hand. I guess if he has exactly retrace into surging into whelming, we get like a little sad.
In that case, we
But-
are just getting absolutely juiced.
Yeah. Can't really. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I spoke too soon.
I am indeed getting. We are indeed getting
There's
juiced because of my
also
block.
a nightmare scenario where he has Fluster Fist. What is he renaming to?
Let's see. Resolving
Yeah,
the
tiny
playability of Rechase the Past.
Yeah.
Come on, text box. Descendant Gust Wave.
Ooh. Okay.
So I guess we'll
That's not
take
good.
4 here.
Wait, no surging. Okay. Dishonor's not live. We're safe.
Yeah, there's still no surging strike on this turn. This is double bonds
Yes.
though.
We are eating a lot of damage. I really, really, really hope this is not like okay. Okay, it's just 100 wins. Thank God. I was like waiting for like somehow we get like retrace Flusterfisted and take like 35.
And we die on turn 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess we've committed to the bid at this point. We're just
Yeah, I mean, we're in there. I mean, what are we gonna block with our dovetail? It's like a 1 for 7 on this turn. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh
Oh, oh.
no! Oh, opponent,
Okay. So
please.
remember when I said sometimes you get sent into the stratosphere?
Yeah, I mean, what? This is chain link number 8. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can block with balance for value, or like
I'm good.
I mean, being
Keep it. Keep it.
being.
We'll need it for the other turns that we're gonna die.
I was like, being at 8 versus like being at like 10 does not really seem to make a difference.
Nope.
So we're
It's
just
okay.
gonna
We're
run
gonna
out
deploy
both of
poly.
these. Oh, we're gonna play poly.
I'm gonna poly here. You
Okay.
want to poly before they can just ship face and ignore it,
Okay.
because you want it to be a life bar too. And also we're keeping a blue in case we draw double dovetail or something like that.
Okay. All right. I like it. Exactly.
I mean, we have a good turn. We have a good turn. It's just not salt for 9.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just not 8 chain links wide and like, like 30 some points of damage. Are we buffing it all here?
Yeah, for sure. You want to use all your cogs on both of these because he's not stopping the on hits. So when you have 2 dovetails with 2 cogs, it's buff go again and then buff go again.
Okay. So we're just gonna give go again here.
Sure. Yeah.
And then this connects, they go to 15.
Mhm.
And then you said this one is gonna be buff, and then with the untap and the damage step, we're gonna go again, then throw the gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Again, we're just changing the breakpoints to 7 and 2 instead of 6 and 3.
Okay.
It's really like it's tiny, but like Fab is a game where the tiny is unfortunately very important, or fortunately, depending on your point of view.
No, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
The crazy part is like, even though, we had like a bajillion damage done to us, like, I don't know, we're still in this game.
Oh yeah, we are in this game.
Where were you last
this
turn,
hand's
bro?
fine. Yeah. It blocks 3, and then this hand sends Skiff into Palantir.
Miss on the harmony. You love to see it.
Okay. And we're dodging the bird? We might be alive. Might have spoken too soon.
You're telling me there's a chance.
How many shurikens he got left?
2. There's 2 out, and there's 1 left in the deck.
Well,
Take 1 here. Does this work? You can only get to repeat if it's golden cogs, right?
Yeah, but we're only blocking for 3 anyways, so
Okay.
probably fine. Okay.
Block 3?
I could just... Yeah, I'm thinking on whether or not we keep it. Probably not needed. Yeah, block 3.
If he wants to give up both shurikens here, like, that seems okay?
Yeah, I'm more than happy to have my opponent do that.
Yeah.
Like, just so he can, tutor red 100 wins. And then go 100 wins for port. We are sending a live Palantir this turn. No, it's not live. Oh, it's sad. It's close to live. Sure.
And all 3 shurikens are out now.
Okay. Hat and we're alive.
So right. We take 6, go to 1. Yeah. Is there any world that we give up this as well, or like is it just too much damage on the crackback?
We send 7. We get 1 card. I don't know.
So if we go to 1, we get to pitch Riches with Triple Dawning to ship this. Give go again. And then we can activate Puffin to make a new cog. Use Tunic to throw the Palantir and attack for 7.
Exactly.
So I guess we're just going to 1.
Yeah, I think sending 12 is probably the move. And we hope they have a bunch of 2 blocks and we just get there. They might
Now,
just hold these shurikens over us for the rest of the game.
I mean, honestly, like from their point of view, that's probably not a bad play.
Yeah. I'm very happy this Harmony missed, because we are just kind of dead, I think.
Oh, 100%. We were cooked. I think I figured out who your wife was. I just saw a name come through and it has the same last name as you in the chat, and I was like, okay, that checks out. That checks out.
Yes, she wanted to fight Randy earlier.
I'm imagining you like getting texts like, who's this Randy person? Why?
Yeah.
So this has no text now, right?
Correct, yes.
That says block one on it? All right.
Yeah. I mean, it did 3 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. This threatens lethal. He has to give us a card.
We're taking what, 2 cards here?
He could give just like arms here.
Well, no, not on this chain link. I just meant like this chain.
Oh, yeah.
I guess in general.
5 into 7 on awkward breakpoints. So we send 7 after shipping 1 card. I think we always take 2 cards minimum. If they only have
I'm sorry. I just looked over in the chat and it just said my husband in all caps, and I'm like, hell yeah, get him. I love it.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay, so
I was also laughing at it.
I guess it's just go again here. Like we can just go to damage.
Yep.
Give go again.
Good habit to get in to always go to damage.
Somebody told me it's really good against Riptide traps and stuff like that. Not something I'd ever really thought about.
Yeah, Inertia Trap too. Very relevant in the Mario matchup.
Yep.
And also like Frailty Trap. Sometimes you get like juiced by a D-React you weren't expecting. Like you try to give Dovetail go again, expecting your cogs to untap.
Oh,
and then they D-React you. And you're like, oh, I can't untap anymore, and I was supposed to +1 this. So just always good habit to like always send it after.
No, that makes sense. Target attack action card with combo. Okay, so it is very specific. I was just making sure it didn't say like target attack or something. I was like, can you like just juice me with Kodachis or something?
Yeah, shuriken the Kodachi and to just die.
That would be insane.
The unfortunate thing is they're probably going to keep a blue and strip like all of our cards, which I'm going to be a little sad about it.
Yeah.
Unless we draw Skyward in, and then we block 4 on the whatever they send at the end.
We've only seen 1, right? Or no, we've seen 2.
Yeah.
Third Skyward.
Yeah.
Third Skyward and 4 turns. You'd love to see it.
He can bail us out. He can save us. Okay. Go to 1. It's 1-1. We have Tunic block. I mean, his hand blocks well.
And does block well. So we get the Jam Tunic on this one. Let's see. I guess the first card I think to give is like Zeppelin here.
My thought is first card to give is Sunken. I want to get a gold out of my trebles.
Okay.
And the Zeppelin pitches to the CNC anyways.
That's true. Yep. Do they have a yellow?
They have Salt.
Oh, they have Salt and Wound. How could I possibly forget that?
You think that'd be burned into your memory?
After that turn, you would think so, yeah. You would think so.
Oh, it's only 3. Oh, we're alive.
So we're going to block Scoundrel?
Okay, no 2/3 blocks. If they only have 1 3 block, we actually might win this game.
All right, let's go. Part of the cards. Opponent's draws were bad. Hopefully they have 3 more shurikens in their hand somehow.
Yeah. I'm a believer. 3 shurikens in a dream.
That are like, maybe they're only 3 blocks or blues. I feel like that could also be something that goes our way.
That is actually very common because the reds are all like the 2 blocks and the combo card starters. So yeah.
Dave just said, "Why not take 2, go to -1, and then play Cheating Scoundrel on CNC?" I wish we would have thought of that, Dave. I wish we would have thought of it.
I wish. Man, that'd be the dream. That'd be the dream.
Can you imagine? You just like add a calling and you're like, yeah, no blocks. I'm at -1, but man, my turn was going to be awesome.
He's thinking a long time for a person that has 2/3 blocks.
Yeah, makes me feel pretty good. Oh, you love to see it.
We are in there. We are in there. Hang on. Okay. Wait, we get to send breakpoints. Oh my god.
They just said whoops in the chat.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, their hand was terrible. Do we make another gold here, I assume? And then we get to have a pretty good turn.
Yeah, I'm drawing a lot of cards too. I'm trying to make this hand like guaranteed kill him.
I love the amount of times you said, "Oh yeah, I'm drawing a lot of cards this turn."
So like with the way this hand is shaping up, right? I always know I'm going workshop plus Puffin activation plus gold crack. So I'm always drawing 2 cards.
Okay.
And then if I maybe draw like, I guess there's no other way to draw another card unless I like seafloor salvage or something. But reverse order.
Oh, we have to lead on
the
Puffin.
Counter.
Yep, no, that makes sense.
The counter.
This is when they decline.
But the counter.
This is when they decline to let us undo. Oh,
yeah, it's like the least important counter of all time, but
it's still a good point to like get into the habit of.
Yeah.
And then we can just draw.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. We send 5 into 3. We're gaming.
Are we gonna keep the Copper Cog or the salvage?
Yeah, for sure. Copper Cog for sure.
Okay. I was like, come on, Talasar,
we are still playing this game somehow.
I'm amazed we're alive.
This game's still going. I am amazed we're alive too.
I've been thinking for multiple turns. I just can't wait to look and see the in-game stats on how much damage they did that one turn.
Yeah.
Come on, all 2 blocks. Dang.
Okay. 1 card. Okay.
2 Kodachis. Both of these have counters. I feel like this turn is kind of like crazy.
Oh yeah, he's dying for sure.
We can block 3 here, give up one of our cogs, right?
Yep. We'll make it back so it doesn't really matter, right? Like, because we're basically just gaining a crank on next turn. The cog stays the same.
And then are we blocking with Skimmer or Soup Up?
So Skimmer, I would say usually would be the block here.
Okay.
Just because like we don't want to burn a cog on that and then have less cogs for our second Skimmer. So I'm down because the Soup Up's gonna have natural go again. We're drawing a random card, so we might end up pitching the Soup Up, but in case we end up throwing it, it's gonna be important that it has.
We don't need a cog for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess because this is one of our cogs, and then the gun is also like something to think about here.
Yep, exactly. We want to go like ideally like 2-4-2, which generally strips the whole hand.
Okay.
We don't know what we're getting off the top. It could be better than 2-4-2, but the floor of this turn is 2-4-2 and like strips his whole hand. So
we crank this. We play this. We crank. Okay.
Oh, that's slightly better than 2-4-2.
So we just get the lead here on the Sky Skimmer.
If he has a single 2-block in this hand, he is dead.
Okay.
Because we get 2 cards here, and then we send CNC. I guess he could have 1 2-block, and you have to put it on this card.
I was like, yeah, he goes 3-block, 2-block here.
Yeah, 3-block, 2-block, and then 2 3-blocks. But it's very hard for Katsu to produce a hand that does that. Another option, if you want to play it safe, is you just go Soup Up Gun anyways. You just keep the CNC. Because it does always strip his whole hand. We have another turn. Need to block with 2 3-blocks.
Go again.
I'll leave it up to you. I think either is probably winning from this spot. So.
I guess let's save the CNC so that like we have something to do next turn for sure.
Yeah, it's like just in case, right? Like there is a world where he blocks out the CNC, and we're just like, oh, we have a brick hand, and then all of a sudden he's back in the game. We have to start playing again.
Right.
So
Yeah, and I guess if there's a 2-block in hand, this allows them to live. As opposed to where like Command and Conquer would have just killed them here.
Oh, he has 2 blocks. He's dead. Fair enough.
You love to see it,
ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Pirate Puffin's looking pretty good in Montreal this weekend.
Dude, we got 8 chain link double bonds and then 1.
What was the damage on that one turn? They threatened 32 damage on turn 2.
We blocked with 1 card. We
And
blocked with 1 card. We took 29.
That is another absolutely phenomenal confetti game. Must have confetti on this game. Like, oh my god, dude. This is like, I gotta tell you. I'm considering not playing Victor this weekend. That's kind of crazy. The real question is there any role that I learn this deck in the next 2 days and actually do something with it? Because learning the ins and outs of this could be tough.
2 days is rough, but you have experience, at least playing the deck a little bit.
That's true.
You know, you're in a better foot than most people, because I think about 95% of the Flesh and Blood community has never played a game of Puffin in their life.
I played Puffin. So after like, with Kansas City, I think is what it was. I played Puffin like 3 straight armories in a row. I was actually really enjoying the deck. The deck was a lot of fun.
I mean, the deck's sick.
Ooh, we get to test this matchup too. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a real test of of playing it this weekend.
Okay, so we are going second, so we're boarding Crown of Dominion. We're going AB0, and for the deck, we're going to try to board as much disruption as we can. So we're going to get the CNCs and the race faces and the pummels in.
Okay.
And then we are cutting Baby Warden, because sometimes you don't get to block physical.
Okay.
And we are cutting the red skiffs.
The 1-for-5s?
The skimmers, not the skiffs. The 0 cost ones.
Oh, okay. Yep. So no skies. No, come back.
No.
Come on.
Oh. Tragic.
Well, that's pretty lame.
Oh, bring it back. Bring the cards back.
Do we want to go first or second?
First.
Okay.
Bring the cards back.
Really toying with my emotions, opponent. Like.
Okay, we're in there. Yeah, playing Puffin at Montreal has the benefit of your opponent not knowing how to optimize against Puffin attacks. That is so true.
That's so
your opponent has no idea. Okay, so against Ailio, the first action you take in every single Ailio game is you activate Poly.
All right.
This denies them the opportunity to shock it before we crank. Then we figure out what we're doing with the rest of our hand. Okay.
We're going to run this out?
Yeah, I think we're running that out. This could be a big setup turn. This also could be we try to kill them. Okay.
Yikes.
Man, I'm so tempted to crack a gold. Is that psycho? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I mean, there's definitely we have a cog in the machine that we can sit on for next turn, right? So it seems okay.
Yeah, the other thought is you play the cog machine, you don't crank any of the cogs, you make a bunch of cogs, you just pass.
Okay. And we arsenal the pommel or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, it is turn 0. I guess we can do that. We can set up.
Yeah, I think drawing here is a little psycho. But like I said, unless we do tap to bottom, just in case.
That's fair. I highly doubt we're going to fatigue here, but you never know.
You don't think I'm seeing that card again? 57 cards deep into my Ailio match? That's crazy. Anyway, so kill our bird here. Yep.
Wow. So it's good.
This is why we do it.
It's good that we did this first.
Exactly. So if you lead on cog, they sap the bird, and then you're really sad.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So Arsenal Pummel. Oh
I love Flesh and Blood.
my
Can I
god.
just say?
Oh my god. Everybody strap in.
Oh yeah, it's all
I
coming.
might draw a
together.
card here stream too. I'm not crazy.
Show.
I'm trying to get like send this on top of something else.
Mm. No,
No, please.
No, opponent, no.
Oh,
It's okay.
please be just as good.
We're gonna draw it again.
Oh, wait.
I mean, this is not bad. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with this.
So
Okay, so here's the greed line.
okay,
It's a Ailio. He ain't blocking the Zeppelin, right?
okay.
So we can make the Zeppelin on hit draw a card. Then we can draw another card for our race phase.
I mean, if we
And
draw
if it's
blue,
a blue, we get to exactly.
Oh.
And if it's a blue,
So, question for you on this line. I really like the greedy line here since this is a matchup that we need to get as many points we can into. Do we lead on Zeppelin
yeah.
or lead on Puffin activation?
I always lead on Zeppelin. That way, if things go wrong, you have a backup plan.
Okay.
Like our backup plan is just playing the pummel
Okay.
and like not like gold cranking. Yeah, if we get a blue here, one time for the one time, right off the top.
All right. So we're not going to
So,
pummel here. We're just going to let this happen.
We are not, but we're gonna bump because we're not gonna get to use our cogs this turn.
Okay.
So as much cog use as we can get here. So we're gonna double tap here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you for the compliments in chat, by the way. I've been putting way too much effort into Puffin. I think that's hopefully that's apparent with how many dumb interactions I know on this stupid deck.
It's not going to be too much work when you're holding that flexors on Sunday and we're getting to talk about it.
Exactly. It's true.
Come on. Oh,
it's so close. It's so close.
I mean, we probably still just...
It's still Sunday, yeah.
Is there any world that we go Zeppelin into gun here? Is that better?
It's more damage, but you do leave your opponent with a 5-card hand that's undisrupted. So likely we're going to take a lot of damage back. I think it's probably always better to send the disruption if you have it.
Okay. I feel like CNC would be really good right here.
Oh, yeah. And usually, like, as soon as they see the erase phase, they, like, cycle because they don't have a hand that blocks. And like, oh, God, please.
I can tell that the erase face has caught our opponent off guard. I am loving the, like, pause right here where they're trying to figure out how to play out their turn.
Yeah, they're thinking on cycling for blocking cards. They're like, do we care about erase face this turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the classic.
Okay, no Ailio cycle.
Okay.
Oh, and we're getting a card. All right. Okay, we're getting 2 cards and an equipment piece.
This is exactly what we want. We just don't want them to have big hands where they like send Tall Arcane while punching us.
Okay.
It just gives us space in the matchup to find more gross hands to send damage at them.
Oh my god.
Please, sir.
I'm begging
just
you.
one time.
Opponent, I'm begging you. Please. My god. I've never wanted to see an attack more in my life. No.
Why? This is the downside of running AB0 on this matchup.
That's true.
You just get really sad.
Is there any world where we're just going to go soup up, break the chain, cheating scoundrel, warden for 7? Or warden for 10?
Probably the way. Yeah. That is probably the way. We are unfortunately giving him a lot of space this turn. We just really hope he doesn't have combo. He'd have to have found going in the flash like this turn, probably.
I mean, we could always pummel the warden.
Yeah, the other line is like you dump your whole hand and tunic to pummel a warden. I don't know if I like that.
I mean, I was gonna say that sounds a little crazy, like even for me, but I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah, it's ew.
Gross.
Ew.
Gross.
What a gross person.
Opponent.
All right, whatever.
We're getting absolutely cooked.
Tragic. Okay, their hand does not convert though, so that's good.
I mean, I was like, that's good though. They're still at. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hang on. Hang on. Dopamine spotted.
Is there anything in play right now? Oh, okay. There's a conductivity in play. Are we
Get wobbled.
blocking backspin thrust here?
Yeah, probably. We want to preserve as much life as we can.
Do we give boots here? To deny like a channel draw or
Honestly,
something potentially?
Channel draw here is pretty mid. He probably can't use his whole hand. He has no action point.
Okay.
I think I would save it for when we like know he can convert the hand. Like if you see like a flittering starter,
Okay.
I'd be down to like play around it there. Like he's gonna draw and then just kind of cycle probably. Maybe shock and pitch to Voltsar. I don't know. I guess he has a conductivity out. He doesn't need to pitch, but
So we're cycling sigil. I mean, they're
Sure.
probably going to attempt to pitch a card before they run the sigil back out, if I had to guess, just so they can keep the channel around.
yeah. I mean, sure. Like we gave them an arsenal, I guess.
I mean, yeah, like that's, but we wanted them to have an arsenal.
Oh no, their arsenal.
So I assume we're not trying to do anything fancy. We're just running this out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See this play? Play this play.
Let me tell you, this is a play I've made a few times myself. I'm all about this play right here.
I was
bro.
gonna say, I'm sure you're familiar with how to play this turn. I think
You do not like this turn is perfect. No notes.
Yeah. You're about to jam the third one in the sideboard just for funsies.
I mean, you would not have to twist my arm very hard.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yes, discard a card, please. And your arsenal.
And we get a blast. Okay.
Blast with go again with like stuff out. That's a great hit.
We are cooking.
Okay. This hand does things. It does something, I guess.
This hand seems pretty mid.
Yeah, I think we're probably just blocking with the sunken and sending CNC. Just slowing him down again.
So do we want to give up a card draw here? Or like is
you could
worth
give
blocking?
Yeah, I think it's probably worth blocking with Dovetail to stop the card draw.
Okay.
It's not 10, it's 16. Get out of here with your anti-guardian propaganda.
Wait, what?
Oh no, 4-card 10 of CNC and like pitch an extra card.
Oh, listen. I laughingly tell everybody I will throw like a 4-card 10 and I'm like, oh, this is juice. This is insane. Because I have the Guardian life ruined your perspective of value because you're playing like these horribly not on rate turns.
Yeah, trust me. Remember, I said what my cycle of playing decks was. I'm with you, man. I've played a lot of horrible turn cycles in my life.
Listen, it might have been a bad value turn cycle, but there was something about play induction chamber pass back in the day, man. Something about it.
Exactly. Load gun induction chamber pass, even better.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so they get a Sigil of Ether back, which is pretty good here.
They do get an arsenal for us to send our CNC out.
They Ailio away the Sigil of Conductivity, and then I
played a lot of Verdants. I do know the infamous 2-card 2. I've played a lot of 2-card 2s in my life.
All right, you have to tell me, what is the 2-card 2?
It's plow, but no decompose. You just freaking you just ship it in for the earth and grave, and you're like, well.
We should just save our gold here, right?
Yeah. I don't think there's any reason to do anything wild here. Yeah, the 2-card 2, man. It's just
that was like the sounds of pain if I've ever heard one, bro.
If you've ever played like Verdants for more than like a month, like that deck, it like people sit down, they're like, I've had people tell me like Verdant should like not exist in its current state, like it's super unfun for the game, and I'm like, just play the deck for like a month. You will realize how absolutely awful that hero is sometimes.
You're like, give me 20 games, and I bet I change your mind.
Yeah. Okay, so next hand, we are trying to send lethal. We've delayed them from combo. We've disrupted them. Next hand, we just want to ship lethal before they find combo.
Okay.
I just kill them.
So anything we can do
plays out.
to reduce their life total to 0.
Yeah. Me kill. Murder.
Michael just said I had a 4-card 4 on Ailio back in the day. That was fire.
Yeah, Ailio players also know of like the 5-card zeros and like sometimes you like cycle a bunch, you play a couple sigils, you don't send any attacks, you have no spell, you pass. Yeah. E-Strike, Elemental Strike did fix the loss of Rootbound a bit. Yeah, that is true. It feels a lot better to play the deck now. I will say.
This hand seems pretty good.
This hand does the thing of reducing our opponent's life total to 0.
Feels like it does.
I'm very on board. I'm very on board for it.
So is this a block with Arm's turn if we get the chance? Just to get the extra cog out?
Yep. You're already on it. Anything I can do to like force out like 2 to 3 cards. If we can get 2 cards, we're probably always winning this game.
Okay.
Can't really combo on 3 cards. It's not really going to do enough to bring them back, so. Unfortunately, it's just more arcane. Our opponent is making it impossible to get our cool cards on the combat chain.
I was like, yeah, opponent, if you'd throw like one of those, really bad 0 for 3s you keep blocking with at me, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay. So we still have a decent turn though, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. I'm cracking gold. I'm shipping.
Ooh,
who knows what's happening?
We're not going to activate Puffin to start?
No, because of the crank. Like you want your cranks paired. So right now I don't have a second crank. So I'm just shipping a gold.
Okay.
And then we can go like soup up in both the 0 costs. Now we can send the whole hand. We can even crack another gold if you want. I'm kind of down. It's like a little bit of a psycho line, but
Soon pitching the skimmer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Don't want to spend the cog on that. Okay, we got immediately punished. Tragic. Actually, we can attack with this. It is technically more damage on the turn.
So can we go? Oh, we have to go soup up into Skywarden?
No. We're going both the 1 costs and then Skywarden off Tunic.
But we don't have cogs to give this go again.
Oh, we have no cogs. That's tragic. Yeah. I'm looking at the board, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Now the question is, can we win through our very obvious punt here? If we could still win, I got to tell you, it's looking good this weekend.
I was like, oh yeah, of course we have cogs. We always have cogs. This deck never runs out of cogs.
Well, that's why I was thinking, let's activate Puffin. That way we at least have one.
Yeah,
so that we can do something with.
You were right for sure. To be very clear. If you've ever watched me stream, I make very bad misplays on the stream sometimes because I'm like,
ship it.
Yeah, we might be cooked now.
So I guess we can
go
2 into 7.
Probably soup into 2 into Tunic 7 and Arsenal a card, and hope my very apparent punt does not murder our game.
Oh, we're cooked. They just ran Brilliance out. We're about to get the hat.
Oh no!
Well, we're cooked.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no! We punted. Well, I punted. Well, so you got 7 for us, bro.
If we just kept the Sky Skimmer, We had one floating
Mhm.
and tunic. We activate Puffin, Dovetail. We can do some cool things. And then it
Mhm.
is Soup Up, Tunic, Other, 1
Mhm.
for 5, End on the Sky Skimmer.
Mhm.
5, 10,
Yeah.
5, 10,
I think it's
12.
12.
Okay.
I think there's a slight sequencing thing where I think we can get the gun in too if we unicycle. I'd have to think it
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Yeah. We pitched, what was our first pitch on the turn? It was
The first
Ailio
blue
Soup Up,
Soup Up.
right? Right. Yeah.
Well, this hand blocks.
Mhm. And by blocks, it means it blocks a little bit.
Yeah, you know.
It's not the best Puffin blocking hand I've ever seen in my life. Um, exactly. Exactly. You make mistakes on stream, to not make them at real events.
Agreed.
Mhm,
So true.
mhm. You think we might be cooked? Yeah. What gives you that idea? Is it the arms pop or the head pop? I think we're turbo cooked.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I guess we
Hmm.
can block Palantir here.
So- sure.
I think we could have forced a card or two out of their hand too.
Yeah, I think we get one card. It's not super impressive, but
Might have been enough though. It might have been enough.
yeah, it might have been enough for sure. Oh,
Um,
we are so dead.
are we
So
just
you can give like soup up arms, yeah, and like block 6. Mm-hmm.
okay? Might as well click the buttons, do the things.
So worst case scenario, 2 more instants and a spell. We get sent 8 more physical, and
Yep, you
oh,
waited too long,
they did.
opponent. You clicked too many times.
Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it.
Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it.
No.
Do I like a race face better in this meta than weakest link? Yes, I think a race face hits more of the current meta than the weakest link does right now. Because even against
Yeah.
decks where like the weakest link is good, I still think that there are like matchups or like there are times where they draw hands where the weakest link does nothing.
Yeah, there's also like weakest link into Ailio sometimes. You send weakest link and they're like fine with losing an instant, but they really don't want to like lose their Voltsar for the turn or like lose their Gone in the Flash or whatever. Um so the disruption ends up being much better on different effects. So like they're like, oh, I don't care about this like sigil of connectivity or whatever, it wasn't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
But like my Voltsar is really important or my Arsenal is really important or whatever. Um so well, they had a spell. Um, we are alive.
So this is 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Draw
Okay.
nothing.
Don't have 4.
You could have 4 instants, none of them that do arcane would be great.
So if we strip a card, we save 5 life usually because you strip like one of the instant cycles.
Okay.
So we're at like 9, and they're at like 1.
That would be much better.
Probably a better spot. Yeah, probably a better spot.
Probably a
To be
better
in, if I
spot.
had to guess.
Okay. They pick up a sigil of conductivity.
It's not good. That's more go again.
Would have been somersault. I would have cried.
If they have a sigil, you want to hunt those down for the flips. I don't think they have one, but just something to
Okay.
note. so they can't get it back off like Etchings of Arcana.
No, that makes sense. No arcane, please. I asked nicely, opponent. You have to.
Yeah, you have
Dang.
to respect us. No.
So if we were at 7, like, I mean, I think there was a real chance that we win that game.
Yeah.
Like if
I think
we,
there's a chance. I still think we might not get there, but we definitely have much more of a chance, obviously.
oh no, for sure, yeah. No, I mean that was I that game, like the game started really well, and then I think like our turn where we
Yeah.
just like we were like,
If they didn't
oh,
have
no
exactly mind
cogs.
warp on that one turn, yeah, if they didn't have exactly mind warp on that one turn, you do get to do the best thing into Ailio, which is just like blow up an equipment because they got a lot of value out of their equipments
Mm-hmm.
in that game. And if we could send like Palantir into CNC Pummel, like I think the game ends.
Oh yeah, you're
Which
talking
was
about the
what
early mind warp. Like
yeah. That first Morton warp made me so sad.
they were going straight back to the Shadow Realm. Like if we had that one.
Alrighty, tough.
Interesting.
Okay.
Dominion?
Yeah. Dominion for sure into any grindy matchup. We're gonna board up a bit here. We're gonna go CNCs, pummels, and red backups.
Okay.
So it's just like it's slightly boarded up because of 64, just in case they like hedge for fatigue. But it also gives us a bunch of like extra value plays. So
Okay, so we are just gonna run
that
64 in this matchup?
Yep.
Okay.
You run 64 into anything that you're like, okay, this match, like I can block them out and they can block me out.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna hang out.
I like it. Ooh, they're on Savage Sash.
This is the like the zealous belting list.
I'm so used to seeing
have, like-
Tunic. Interesting.
Yeah, there's like a list that has like the bear destruction, the beach chest card.
Yeah.
And they like pop Sash and they do like a bear destruction, like go wide turn.
Okay.
Still tough nut, but it's cool.
I really don't want to block with any of this.
Yeah.
Like our hand's
It's a little
awesome.
sad, but we have to block with probably all the left cards, if I had to guess.
Keep the scoundrel.
Like that. Yeah, that seems right to me.
Okay.
The other idea is like keeping the Zeppelin, but
And we don't get a gold off this, so there's no reason to do this, right?
no.
No, okay.
Definitely not.
Okay.
You can destroy the action card buff by toughness. Yep. Palantir, when they have like 4 toughness or 5 toughness, you just blow up the one that gets the toughness.
Oh my god.
Oh, my value.
That's insane.
Ooh.
Yikes. What is this?
Okay. So thankfully, red backup saves the day here because it's going to be our attack.
Okay.
Because we did Grave Fill a red Zeppelin here. So we can go like red backup golds and then like crack it and get our attack.
So
it's not ideal.
And then activate Puffin.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a hand. It technically converts.
Wow.
That's okay. We're gonna make up this value. It's a long game, so we have plenty of opportunities to make up this value.
What are we pitching here?
Probably Scoundrel Pummel.
Okay.
Our second cycle looks real bad with that stack, but surely we'll find a good attack to put with those.
We'll find something better, right? Like we'll just make it happen.
We hope our next pitch is an attack. Let's just say. Okay.
Ew.
Clap. Okay.
So we just let this happen because nothing really counts here.
Yep. Okay. Our deck will reward us for how bad this start was. Yes, exactly.
Okay. This looks much better. Much better.
Yeah.
This is
Thank you, hand,
just
for functioning.
Guess we're just gonna give up Skywarden here to get some value off the cog. Is there anything else we want to block with?
I don't think so. We need to make sure we have an attack. So keeping the soup up makes sense.
we go to 37. They'll make a toughness
Mhm.
off the top.
Go again. Arm activate. Rock for 8. Pretty good.
Wait, how did this have go again? Oh, if you've
He
been
got sheared off
sheared.
the top by flipping tough nut.
Nice. I said thinking. Oh.
Oh, interesting.
All right, easy
Okay.
opponent. Easy. We're live. Good
CNC
lord.
for 7s. CNC for 7's kind of not okay with me. Not gonna lie.
Are we supposed to block this?
Probably.
Like soup up cog in the machine and just let our gold go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
And we can just like
And then we can what?
and it's just like cog gun.
Okay. And this is attack
Play our
actions
blue
only,
0.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't use it here anyways. I want to try to get a gold rolling.
That's fair.
Like we'll find a good turn where like we have a good setup turn and they're just like, you know, like sending like 6 into rock or whatever. Keep saying this deck blocks well. The deck blocks well with 2 cards. And then beyond the 2 cards, we do not want to block. Like, these are my 2 cards that I will give. And then after that, you're not a happy camper. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
keeping this hand.
We are cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Please no CNC.
Yeah, I ain't blocking. Well, okay, I am blocking, but I'm not blocking with any cards in my hand, that's for sure.
We're just blocking here, right? I guess we can block. We need to block both, right?
Yep.
We will not crank this time around. We do not just want to click the buttons.
Gives you one more thing to do. Come on.
It does.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep both of these. Are we leading here?
No, not at a tough no, we're not.
Okay. So Scoundrel,
No.
Palantir, and then play for the pummel here?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Pummeling a Palantir Aeronaut feels illegal. Like, my god.
Yeah, the only concern is they slam block with hat.
That would not be great. They have rest for an equipment.
Please,
It looks like they're going to.
Please, sir.
Oh, no?
Oh, thank God. We're saved.
Okay, so
We're saved.
We're going to go to reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Run out our pummel. And then we are going to do the Palantir thing and bro up scabs here.
Mm-hmm. It's just 14 blow up a defending card, pummel on hit, discard on hit gold. Like, I don't understand why people can't block this.
Yeah, like...
Or sorry, 16.
This is the best Guardian deck in the world. Yo. I was laughing with, I don't remember who it was, but I was telling somebody, I was like, where is it? The Scoundrel card? This was tested as a generic. I firmly believe it. Like, and they were like, Victor can't have that card. There's no shot.
Yeah, that would be kind of illegal, I think. Okay.
You can just block 3 here. Are we gonna use Poly this turn?
Doing...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, you were on it. That's what I was gonna say. I love running out Poly early into Tough Nut because Tough Nut's ability to clear Poly Cranka is so inefficiently bad. It is the funniest thing on the planet.
All right, so activate Puffin. Poly. We don't have to worry about getting sniped by Shock here.
Ew.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay. I see you,
fine,
opponent.
Fine, bro. Whatever.
It is crazy.
I'll send 10. I'm not worried about it.
We're just gonna arsenal the skiff, right?
Yeah. If we had Tunic, I'd probably run it out this turn, but
Okay.
because he's at like one less blocking card because he jammed out there by the book,
Mhm.
so we probably just punch a bunch of damage through. Give us cards.
I mean, if they don't, we just also throw the gun, right?
Yeah. We're shooting bullets at them.
I
We're
love
having
it.
a good time. I always make this joke, but I like to imagine that like Puffin is like an absolute like psycho, and she just like really loves like shooting guns at people. But, like it's so antithetical to like what her art looks like, where she's like happy go lucky, and then she's like running around with like a gun.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Oh, please send the rocket Polly.
Dude, it's literally Husk that drew us a card.
It's
Plus,
so
as he said,
good.
8/7.
Okay.
Okay. This is a lit hand, as we say in the business.
All right, walk me through it.
Okay, so backspin enables the grossest hands in the deck.
Mhm.
And we can just like lead on skiff backspin CNC. So we like send 9 before a CNC, which is like so funny.
Send 9 before a CNC is crazy.
And
then we're just gonna arsenal the skimmer.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought they reached for flesh bag, and I was like, go ahead, ship it, opponent. I'm here for it.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a bad flashback turn. Like
No,
you
for
see us
sure.
keep five cards and rip a skimmer on turn, like the first chain link, we'd likely have a 2-cost ender. So it would be good to snipe it for sure.
Blocking with flesh bag here would be really good, I feel like. Oh yeah, they are. It's gotta be
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah, they're jamming it.
Oh, undo blocks is looking good. Talk yourself out of it, opponent. I believe in you. Oh yeah.
Can't. They gave us our 4 block. We get their whole hand now. Nice.
Amazing. Untap. Give this go again. Bang. And now he's sitting over there going, I should have gave hat, should have gave flesh bag.
Still a 50/50. Sometimes it hits the skimmer, and we're just like him and send it anyways.
I mean, that would have
He
been
wanted
crazy.
yes. It's not chill, opponent. We like ours, so.
Are we just taking 7?
Mm-hmm. No blocks.
I love it. The amount of times we get to say no blocks is my favorite.
That was the problem with Puffin and Pirate in general, right? Like it used to be like Pirate couldn't say no blocks because like all their cards were like super block dependent. But you have enough stuff now that you get to say it more, which is nice.
Are we leaning on soup up?
Yeah, I think so. The only concern is like if we get flesh bagged and we like suddenly like lose the cog, our turn kind of shuts down.
Yeah, that's true. Please don't take the cog.
Oh. Please, sir, we have a family. Okay.
Less than ideal, but fine.
Yeah, I mean, is it? I think that's the second worst hit, which is
yeah.
We're just gonna IP on it. It's all good, right?
Are we just gonna ship our arsenal and arsenal this?
We could tunic it.
Okay.
I hate it.
Or some cards.
Yeah, I am promoting Pirate Puffin. It's the time. It's the time.
Deck's
I
good.
thought I'd see the day.
I'm convinced we only lost last game because we sold. Like on like that one turn. Like I think we were in a good spot.
Yeah, no, I agree. So The question is whether or not we send this 4.
Mm-hmm.
The idea behind not sending it is that our opponent just blocked with a smash up. Right? Is that the vigorous one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So they just block with a vigorous smash up. So if we send 4, they might just block and flip rock and send it consistently because they have the floating.
Okay.
Whereas if you strand them with a card in hand, they might just have to like send their arsenal. That's my thought process.
So they do have a red on top. We saw the bear destruction.
They bottomed it. They bottomed it.
Oh,
on the
gotcha.
vigorous smash up.
So we're just gonna let this happen.
Yeah.
And then we're just gonna pass.
Yeah, because either way, like, I mean, we can't arsenal our riches anyways. So
I mean, we could really try to beat him and win a game.
Yeah, probably I guess supposed to lead the turn on like cog pitch riches just to make sure we don't get like stranded with it.
Right.
But it's okay. Live and you learn. Well, it turns out they could send 7 anyways. Sad.
We blocking with this hand? Like, do we block with the second skimmer here?
The only extraneous card is the one that blocks for 2, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
We could block with skimmer and soup and just like send Zeppelin. And I'd be okay with that because it makes us a gold.
Yep.
The other option is like you keep skimmer and you go skimmer into Zeppelin. But neither are like super exciting.
Okay.
I wanna save this skimmer for like another big wide turn. The key into Tough Nut is like we don't have like a way to push through damage on our like mid turns. So we have to wait till like you see the good ones.
Okay.
So we're just hanging out. We're like making gold. We're like keeping our life total up until we find another crazy hand, and then we'll go crazy again.
I will say, chat, we are much closer to me playing Puffin this weekend than I thought we would get tonight. Like, I am just saying there is probably like we're pretty close to 50-50 at this point, whether you see a Victor thumbnail on Thursday stream or whether you see a Puffin thumbnail on Thursday stream.
Yeah, it might have even been worth galving this Copper Cog because it's really not doing anything for our breakpoints.
Okay.
Just to save 2 more life.
I mean,
like
they're blocking.
Sure, yeah, but I feel like they would probably block anyways.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Is like they're probably just dragging cards in front to save life.
More than Damien convincing you to play Lyeth. Yeah, I'm not sure that went well.
I think Damien's percentage went down by the second when we were playing the other night. As much as I love Damien, that was not the stream to convince me to play a deck.
Yeah. Okay, we took a lot of game actions to send 7. That's pretty cool.
Let's see. Our hand seems okay. Like nothing crazy here.
Agreed. I'm down to like send 10, maybe set up a Palantir that we might get off, you know.
So block, I guess block Sunken Treasure, make a gold, and then activate Puffin 4, go again into Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, there's got to be a yellow. Is there anything that matters?
I think there is literally nothing that matters in this matchup.
I was like, I don't know that any of this is relevant.
Yeah. Stick to the plan, do not pivot. Probably a reasonable sentence.
I mean, that is by far the most reasonable thing you could say. It's not like I have played, like probably like 1,000 games of Victor since like last July. Like I play a lot of Victor, and I've spent a lot of time working on the deck. Sticking with the deck is probably the most reasonable thing I could do. The no block read was so good here.
It's kind of lit. Like he had probably like a bear destruction turn he wanted to send. No, he just doesn't get to.
Electrum says, stick to the plan. Rose then says in all caps, screw the plan. You got 2 kinds of people in the world.
What do you mean? He probably has like 15 games on Puffin. That's more than 4.
On Puffin?
Hmm.
I mean, I've streamed it with Emma. Playing it with you now, I've
Mhm.
played it at like 3 armories. We're probably like in that 15 to 20 range if I had to guess.
Sure.
For quad
Okay,
blues, this
this hand
doesn't seem
blocks
too
a lot.
bad.
His hand blocks a lot. That's nice.
Treasure soup up here.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep making gold and setting up. At some point, this Palantir will be live. Maybe with a pummel. I'm down to send just literally just like the most garbage hand of all time here. I just don't care. I think he has a bunch of toughness. Oh yeah, your games of High Seas draft count.
Oh,
These are
dude,
Puffin
if
games.
my games of high seed draft count, we're like at 30. We're cooking.
So you can Puffin activate here and draw,
Okay.
and like send some damage if you want to strip some cards. Like he still hasn't done his Sash turn, so might be worth
Okay.
just trying to get some damage through.
Just trying to push something through. I mean, it's always a chance we draw the pummel here, right? Like, oh, that's actually like
I mean,
really
that's
good.
It's very good, yes. I
What
just
a
get to go
rip.
4/2 tier. I was down for any 2 cost too. Like any 2 cost is probably quite good there.
I guess almost any 2 cost forces 2 cards.
The only bad draw there is like a Skywarden, because then we're probably locked into sending the Palantir.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know. Wait, he gave us arms. Hang on. If you Palantir, it gets the chest here.
Oh, yo, that would actually be insane.
Yeah. So, thoughts? I mean, it's 2 card 8. It
I
blows
like
up his
it.
chest.
Taking away this value seems really good.
Yeah. Puffin punishes people for being like, "Oh, I gotta get my block value before I die," and they like shove their last fridge right before you like send your Palantir, and you're like, "Oh."
Yeah, I lost a tech plating one time that way, not thinking about it. Like all of these things you're talking about tonight, I'm like, yep, I've done that before.
Yeah. Oh man,
We're gonna
I
win
don't think
this.
he's happy about this.
I
don't think he's happy about this.
I don't think so either.
He was like, "Okay, I'll block with arms, then I'll do the Sash turn. I'll get really aggressive on the crackback." We're like, "Nope."
Like the crazy part is like we've drawn very poorly this game. Like
Create the Sash list is like a dedicated list to like making Sash work. I've seen the list. It does things. Hi, he's
let me
it's just telling me he has to block with Sash. It's not like I'm an undo because you have to block with an equipment. I get this all the time. People are like, Talishar is broken?
yeah. Just a niche interaction.
Yeah. It happens.
No reason to activate here. We're not pushing anything
Yeah, I mean,
through, so
you do get to click more buttons. You can even do it in resolution.
you do get to click more buttons. Like, man, I'm telling you, like Jesse, you get me, dog. Like you get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you click more buttons, you do the thing. Oh yeah. See? This was the turn they were waiting for.
Here
With
we
like bear
go.
distraction, like a big go wide turn. But they didn't get to do it. And now they're sad.
Do we block with something? Like, do we block with salvage
I
here?
am not blocking with this hand.
No blocks.
Cog of the Machine. You see Cog of the Machine and E-Strike together? I am not blocking.
Oh, hey, you said we'd get to do it once tonight.
I said we would get it to do it. Yeah.
Are we pitching salvage so we can Arsenal Workshop here?
Yep.
Potentially.
Potentially. Okay. So now we can crack a gold.
Okay.
And we go psycho mode. We just start drawing more cards.
We go psycho mode.
You strike, draw a card. We just draw more cards.
Putting.
Probably at this point the workshop is worse than the cog, so I just put that down.
And we get to draw a card. Insane.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're in our second cycle, I believe. Judging. No, we're not. No, our first hand pitch was awful. I don't think we're in second cycle yet. No, it was a cheating scoundrel, pummel, and something else.
I think it was another red.
Yeah, it was another red, right?
Did we play one of these out?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna run one out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, somehow on 3 card draws, we missed like the cool stuff.
Listen, if there was ever a time you were going to do it, it was going to be when you were live with me, bro. Like,
Sure. Dude, I think in testing, like the other day, I did this line and I like drew into like Zeppelin and a Palantir, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not even sending the E-Strike anymore. It's just Zeppelin and a Palantir.
It's just the better cards I drew.
Yeah. It was so sick. Because like that, the way that line works when you have a gold is you go like cog in the machine, crack a gold, draw, and then or you cog in the machine, you draw, you crack the gold, you draw, and then you E-Strike, you draw. So you see like 4 cards deep. You get to see like 8 cards of your deck, and usually you construct to like a pretty strong hand.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we didn't see the nuts this time.
Opponent said they were thinking.
Yeah. Tunic, I think in this matchup probably is better. I think they want to run the Sash in like an aggressive matchup. That makes more sense.
Probably wanted against like Phi or Ailio or something where you can like go ham early.
Yeah, Ailio makes sense. Yeah, let me try to kill my Ailio on it instead of rock valuing them and dying.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a hand of cards, I guess.
All right.
We might have to block, which is not ideal.
Are we?
I would say the damage numbers that they're presenting, but that would get me like banned off YouTube, I think.
No, say it.
Oh, I was just gonna say they're presenting 6 into 7.
Absolutely, yes. So
it might be 6 into 8 though.
Did we just block this out here to try and preserve life?
Yeah. I would block like the middle cards because I want to bottom the Zeppelin for like damage density. It might matter, it might not.
Okay. Yo, what's up, Emma?
Oh no, the dreaded 6 into 7. It's so cooked, bro.
And I assume we'll just block 6 again here.
Yeah, it's how much toughness does he have?
1.
1. Yeah, probably block it out, make him convert.
I'm just in my head. I'm just like looking at this and I'm like, oh, like this feels like we're forcing them to do something. And if we go down to 3, we are in a situation where we have to block next turn, which I don't really want to be in. And then also like they want to block with 2 cards. So like we're just kind of playing into their game plan.
Yeah. For sure.
We just throw the gun here, leave this in Arsenal.
Yeah. Okay, this hand is very strong.
All right, we're cooking.
Uh-oh. The numbers, what do they mean? Uh-oh. Okay.
We're going to have to block with backspin.
Yeah, I do believe so. The turn's still quite good. I just don't know if it's a good enough to win. It might be. We did ask them to convert, and they did. They did do that.
That's true. They did. We're gonna go to 1. Ew.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Okay, so this turn we have a decision to make.
Okay.
So, you're obviously playing the cog. Now the option is whether or not you Puffin for the draw, or if you crack a gold. The benefits are, if you crack the gold, you have 1 floating, and if you draw a 0 cost, it's better, because then you have the actual well, no, I guess it's probably always better to Puffin. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying.
Okay. So
I was gonna say.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I was saying it leaves us open for more draws, but it doesn't really. Oh,
That's pretty good. We just run this out.
I mean,
I guess we need the resources.
Yeah, I wish we could, but it's okay. Is this enough? It might be.
I'm hoping. If
Yeah.
this is enough and they can't rock next turn, I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah, we signed the dreaded 6/7 into 3.
Yes. Yes. It's not even on purpose and you keep saying 6/7. I love it.
I know. I can't even unfortunately this matchup is just a lot of 6s and 7s.
So I don't think they're on D-Reacts, right? Like we're just gonna buff once.
Do a real quick graveyard check.
Oh, sorry.
Just in case.
Theirs are ours.
I don't think we've theirs. We're just looking. I don't think they play any D-Reacts, right?
I haven't seen one. Yeah, there's 0 D-Reacts over here.
Yeah, we just +1. It's maximum value anyways, so
Okay.
they have to give us whatever. This is why you should play Tough Nut. Sure.
I don't think you understand the stream, Cree. 6, 7, 9, 11. Oh my god. Oh my god. Marilyn, Jesus.
It's my lovely wife.
It's just funny because
I did a meme on stream.
Dude, I'm so here for it. Like Carly's. Oh, this is enough to win the game.
It is. Hey yo.
So we get to go 7, go again.
Probably just kill him. Yeah.
And then into 2.
He does just die to the 7 though.
That's true. I guess we don't need to go again if they're dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Usually enough.
Confetti. Amazing game. You'll love to see it.
That was an awkward draw by us. I'm surprised we managed to win because we didn't resolve a single Palantir, and I think that was our first dovetail turn.
That game felt terrible. Like I'm serious. Like the opening draw was weird. We did have the one cool pummel turn. The one cool pummel turn was pretty sweet, but like everything else, it just seemed like it didn't really come together.
And then we won.
And we still won.
Yeah. And usually people will be like, "Oh, Tough Nuts are not a real deck," but Tough Nut into mid-range slop is actually a very, very strong deck.
So the only reason that I'm not scared of it on Victor is because every time I play against it, I'm just like, oh, Goldman Estate, oh, Remembrance, and then I'll just play them again. It's just all about staying alive until you can close the game out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, I mean, I gotta say, 3-1. 3-1's pretty good place to be.
The one was an unfavored matchup that we also slightly punted. So
I'm telling you. If I ever invent the time machine, we're going back to play that game again because I think we win that one. I think we win that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Dude, this deck is a lot of fun.
You just undo on Talishar and you tell your opponent, sorry, I didn't like that draw. And then you...
Easy. So, I have to ask, the greedy part of me, we'll say the greedy scoundrel because that's part of the new name. Is there ever a world where a third pummel exists in this deck?
I don't think so. No, I think 2 is already, like, kinda pushing it. Like, I could see cutting down to 1,
Okay.
but, you saw, like, we had to pitch the 1, like, in a really awful scenario,
Yeah.
because we're not throwing attacks. Like, the deck already has enough Runeblade hands where you have, like, Cog, Cheating Scoundrel, Pummel, Cog, and then, like, your next card is Cog in the Machine. You're like,
Hmm.
"Wow, that's no attacks and a pump and 2 pumps." So, yeah, I think it's, like, a little too greedy.
Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. Dude, Jesse, thank you so much for being here. Oh, there's something happened in the chat.
No, I was laughing to the, watching the grave you can see was comforting.
Oh, it was.
Just
That
just
was
made me laugh.
that was like a high. That was absolutely amazing. That will probably be making its way to YouTube Shorts at some point in the near future. Like that was just absolute cinema. Too good for us not to put up there.
Mhm,
Um,
mhm,
Jesse, thank you so much for doing this, man. Thanks for being here
mhm.
and telling
Yeah.
everybody about the Puffin deck. Where can everybody find you, bro?
Yeah, so I am min-maxing Fab on YouTube. I also am a notorious purple shit poster, so if you're, like, hanging out in purple chat, you'll probably see me doing something. Um, and, yeah, I think that's the main places.
I love it. I love it so much. If you guys have not already, click on that hyperlink in the video title. Go show Jesse some love. He does a lot of great content. As we were talking before the stream, and I'm quoting him here, when I feel like it, I'm going live in 10 minutes. Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah, my streaming schedule, it's not something to be followed. Like, I'll pick, like, a Thursday at, like, 5 and be like, "Alright, I'm live." Have fun.
Oh, I love it,
So,
man. Well,
yeah.
dude, again, thank you so much for doing this.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Jesse's also in the description. So if you watch this later and you can't click on the hyperlink, I think you can in the description always, but he's in the description as well, so you can find him there. Um, yeah, I don't know. Are there any
Yeah.
final thoughts you want to leave people with about Puffin?
Um, I guess my final thought would be, like, people are like, "Oh, is Boost bad now?" Boost is still good. Like, Boost is still a good deck.
Okay.
I think they both just attack the meta in a different way, and I personally am liking where Pirate's, like, meta angle is, where it's, like, has the, like, the defense reactions from Marionette and stuff, but if you're looking for a really strong budget option, Boost is definitely your better go-to, and if you're like, "Oh, I wanna get into Puffin, but, like, I don't have all these generics, I don't have riches, I don't have, like, CNCs," the Boost list plays a lot less generics and has, like, a way easier time to get into the deck. So it's easier to get into, and it gives you a feel for the hero if it's something you wanna stick with and, like, actually invest into.
Okay. Awesome. Well, dude, thanks again. I really appreciate it. Guys, thanks for being
Mhm.
here and hanging out at home. I appreciate you guys chilling. Podcast breakpoints tomorrow, and we'll be back on Thursday with maybe Victor, maybe Puffin. I don't know. If you're gonna advocate for me to play one or the other, you need to be in the Discord tagging me so that we can talk about it. But if nothing else, I will see you guys on Thursday. Take it easy, guys. Full access to roast me. You have another like 60